people say maybe if I could do that, I could.
No.
Commandment is commandment. Give me Romans chapter 13 and verse 8. Right, commandments is will say you gotta love other people, love your neighbor. That's what love is. Keep the commandments. Bring that up.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 8.
Work it out.
Owe no man anything to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law.
Right, that's keeping the law. Loving your brother, right? Read.
For this, thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt false witness. Thou shalt not covet. And if there be any other commandment.
So you agree that we shouldn't do those things? We shouldn't kill. We shouldn't commit adultery. We shouldn't covet. Right? Now read on.
And if there be any other commandment.
If there's other commandments, read.
It is briefly comprehended in this saying, namely, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right? Because some people think they only have to keep a certain amount of commandments, only these commandments. But you got to keep the commandments of God.
All of them.
Right, keep commandments. So you know the dietary law?
Don't eat pork.
Right.
Swine.
Yep.
Bacteria and the worms. Because pigs eat their own shit.
What about the what about in the water?
The water?
The fish.
Oh, I eat fish. But I don't eat like shrimp.
Right.
I don't eat
That's part of
crabs.
dietary law. So.
Yeah. Because those are scavengers. Bottom feeders.
Right, so you got dietary law, keeping feast days, Sabbath days, things like that. Keep the Sabbath, brother.
What's that on Saturday?
Yeah, let's bring it out first. Exodus chapter 20.
Bring it out. Come on, Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 8.
Work it out.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
Right, the Lord said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Right, holy means apart. So this day is not like your other days throughout the week, right? Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
Right, so the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord. You shall do no work in there. Right, the seventh day of the week, Saturday, as we know. Right, time isn't constrained by how they have the 24-hour system now, midnight to midnight. That doesn't make any sense because the sun's down. How in the ancient world would they know when midnight was?
Right.
Yeah.
Right, it's from sundown to sundown. Right, give me Leviticus. No, hold that. Give me Leviticus 23 and verse 39.
Leviticus chapter 23, 39. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days.
It's like I want 32.
Huh. Verse 32. So like you want to 32. Bring it up.
Come.
All right, come. Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th of the month, and even from even unto even.
Right, from sundown to sundown.
Ye shall celebrate your Sabbath.
Right, that's how the days go, from sundown to sundown. So technically right now it's a Sabbath.
Right.
The sun went down
So, yeah,
Friday
Saturday
night, right, and it's going to be over Saturday night, right? The sundown to sundown. That's how you keep your Sabbath when it's day. Now back to what the brother was reading. He said, in it thou shalt not do any work. Right? You got a job where they make you work on Saturdays.
No, I'm disabled.
So, but you don't have to work on Saturdays.
No.
So you can keep this commandment. Okay, all praise to the Most High. So that is a commandment we have to keep. The Sabbath day. That's part of the 10. A lot of people really don't know that, but that's part of the 10 that we have to keep. But there's more than 10.
There's more than 10 commandments?
Absolutely. Because you listed 2 commandments that were outside of the 10.
Okay.
You realize that?
No,
Can't eat shrimp, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Right, but those are 2 commandments that you listed that are outside of the 10.
Oh, okay.
Right? So yeah, there's over 600 commandments, brother.
Wow.
But a lot of them you already keep. So don't get discouraged. Some people get discouraged by that number. Don't get discouraged by that because you probably do a lot of it anyway. Like when you eat your food, you cook it.
I pray.
You cook your food, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Leviticus 19 and verse 26.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Right, when you get your food, you cook it, right? You don't just when you
Steak
start eating
medium
it.
rare.
You gotta cook your
done.
cook your
that?
food, right?
Yeah.
Right, so that's a commandment. You can't eat your food that has blood in it.
Right.
Cook your food.
That's savage.
Right.
Right.
So
Neither shall ye use enchantment, nor times.
doing the what's it called zodiac signs, things like that.
That's what you know what I mean.
Right. Well, that's kind of what it's going into. People, a lot of people get into star worship and letting their what's it called zodiac sign tell you who they're going to be. They might say, Taurus, you're supposed to be moody today. Right, but what is that? What is a horoscope? That has nothing to do with the Bible. You know what I mean?
No, that's just star constellation.
Yeah, people.
Right.
Yeah. So we don't get into that. We don't get into palm readings.
Right,
and
right.
people that you say,
Psychics.
psychics. You hand them a picnic, like I see this person, I know exactly. They're just taking your money.
Witchcraft.
Right.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is, brother. Right, read on.
Verse number 27. Round the corners of your heads.
Right? So you can't shave your head bald. That's what round the corners of your head mean. You shave your head?
No.
Okay. You can't shave a head bald, right?
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
Right. And you can't destroy your beard.
Right.
Right. So when you have a beard, you can't cut into the natural line. No, natural line. So like, you kind of see when people say they got the 5 o'clock shadows. You kind of see follicles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Storms and things like that. You can't cut. I'm still young. I don't have.
Yeah.
It ain't come in yet. But Lord willing, when it comes in, I'm not gonna shave my beard. If you do have a beard, you don't have to let it grow all the way down to your knees. But you could trim it down, but you can't take the razor and shave it. Right? That's what happened to us when we were slaves. That's documented in the Bible.
Right.
I'm sure you heard talk about that in New York, about this slave trade, the translated slave trade, and things like that. They used to shave our heads bald, shave our beard off. That's right.
Demasculine us.
Yep. Right.
That's one of the first things they did.
All right, read on.
Niggas look like boys instead of men.
Hey,
Right.
Verse number 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead,
Right, so you can't cut yourself.
nor print any marks upon you.
Right. No tattoos.
I am Yahweh.
And I'm pretty sure you passed that stage. Like nobody thinking about tattoos anymore. It's something you think about when you like a teen like that. But if you do have tattoos, you repent for it. Lord, you give me the book of Psalms, chapter 136 and verse 1.
Bring it up.
Some people got tattoos, but they didn't know these things.
Right.
One thing about the Lord is merciful. He loves his people.
Right. Psalm chapter 136 and verse number 1. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for he is good, for his mercy endureth forever.
For his what?
For his mercy endure forever.
Right, for his mercy endure forever. If you repent, brother, he'll forgive you of your sins. You got to be sincere, though.
Yeah.
You can't repent and then go back and eat pork again and then go get another tattoo and then go shave your beard off again. You got to be sincere, brother. Right? So those are a couple commandments that you can keep. But let me give you another one. Numbers 15 and 38.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38.
Bring it out.
Speak unto the children of Israel.
The Lord say?
Speak to the children of Israel.
You know the children of Israel are. It's us, brother. You're talking to us.
Right. And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
You've seen the fringes before. You seen
Oh,
the
yeah.
fringes? Right? You got yours? You got you some fringes?
No, I
All
don't.
right, well, we couldn't look them up. Brothers got websites and things like that. But you're supposed to wear your fringes, right? Read.
Throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a blue.
Right, so we might got different color fringes. We can't really see, but a blue. Right, you got the white, you got the cream, the special
Yeah,
color,
but they got the
the
blue
limited
across
edition
it.
I've never seen before fringes. Right? They still got the border of blue, right?
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
Right, so you look at your fringes, I'm an Israelite, I can't do this. I can't break the Sabbath. I hate my brother.
Right.
Can't do these things. I'm an Israelite. And it sets you apart. Everybody doesn't wear fringes, right? It's a reason they're given to us, to Israelites, to set us apart. The Lord literally calls us a holy people, right? And we have to keep God's commandments and magnify him.
Right.
See that in the book of Matthew.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse number 14. Bring it up. Ye are the light of the
The
world.
Lord say,
Ye are the light of the world.
Right, what does a light do, brother?
Enlighten
Enlighten things?
You
Show
know,
people the way?
people a better path.
Right.
You know,
Kids love looking at, people love looking at lights. They still
Right.
do. Just staring at lights, light shows and
that's why
things
you
like
got
that.
fireworks.
Right, fireworks,
Right.
things like that. People love looking at lights, right?
A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid.
Right?
Neither do men light a candle and put it under, but on a candlestick.
Right, because why would you light a candle and then put it under a bushel? You can't even use the candle anymore, right?
Right.
You know
I
what
have a
mean?
question.
Hold on, I got you. Right?
It'll burn the bush down.
I have a
Yeah,
question.
it's gonna make the fire go out, right?
I have a question.
And
I got you.
it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men.
The Lord say?
Let your light so shine before men.
Right, the Lord said, let your light so shine before men.
Do you believe in
that
Christ?
they may see your good works
Do you believe
and
in Christ?
glorify your Father which is in heaven.
Right.
Do you believe in Christ?
You know in the Bible what it means when it's red letters?
Do you believe in Christ?
No.
When it's red letters, that means Christ is speaking, right?
Right,
Can you
right,
show,
right,
can you
right.
show them the letters?
Do you believe in Christ?
When it's red letters, that means Christ is speaking. So we're
Right,
just
right,
reading
right.
what Christ said, right? So we can go back to explain to you that keeping the commandments
Do you believe in Christ?
keeping the commandments is letting your light shine before men.
Right.
Magnifies your Father which is in heaven. Right?
Do you
Keeping the
believe in
commandments,
Christ?
part of the right. So can you show the red letters one time? Red letters means Christ is speaking, which we're reading, right? So Christ said.
Are you a Christian?
So Christ said, "Let your light so shine before men." You
See
gonna
that?
keep the commandments, brother?
Yeah, I'm a
Sure, brother.
But you can't
Brother,
keep the
you from-
commandments.
You from here?
No, I'm in Philadelphia.
From the, okay, well we got brothers in Philly too,
Yeah.
right? But if you love God, you have to keep His commandments. Give me first
Right.
John chapter 5 verse 8.
On the book of 1 John,
Christ
chapter 5,
is from our
and verse number 3. For this is the love of God.
The Lord say,
For this is the love of
This
God,
is how you show you love God.
that we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That
we keep his commandments.
Right, that we keep His commandments. That's how you show you love God. That's how you show you love your brother. That's how you show you love your neighbor, brother. Brother, you gotta keep the commandments. And you got give me Psalm 119 and 115. Brother, everything in the Bible is rainbows and cupcakes. You gotta understand some things.
Psalms chapter 119 and verse number 115.
Bring it out.
Depart from me, ye evildoers, for I will keep the commandments of my God.
You have to depart from people that don't want you to keep God's commandments.
Right.
No matter who they are. It could be family, brother. It could be
Separate
family.
yourself from people not.
And people are telling you not to keep. Who told Eve not to keep the commandments of God?
Mmm.
Serpent.
Satan.
Satan.
Satan said don't keep the commandments.
That's right. That's right.
What did he tell the Lord in Matthew 4:4? In the Matthew 4 chapter, when he's tempted him, he told him to break the commandments.
That's right.
Serve him. Commit idolatry. You gotta keep these commandments, brother. And part of the commandments is separating yourself from people who don't want you to keep the commandments.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. You a king, brother.
Bring it up.
Right.
Bring it on. Bring out your precept.
This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 3.
Okay, go ahead.
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
The Lord say,
Can two walk together except they be agreed?
brother, if you believe one thing, somebody else believes something completely different. Y'all live in the same house, there's gonna be nothing confusion.
Right.
And spirits and madness and fighting and strife and contention and debate. We want to deal with that all day. You
Right.
gotta walk with someone that you agree with, right? Agree? Come on, can two walk together unless they agree? Now I got one more before you leave, brother. Now this is, all the commandments. People hear 'em, people don't agree with them all the time. But you know a lot, brother. You already know you're an Israelite. You called out your tribe.
That's right,
You know
that's
what you've been keeping the commandments, brother. You can't. But what I'm telling you is, don't let your emotions override Scripture.
Mm-hmm.
People put their emotions in Scripture. That's when they get messed up.
Yeah, you gotta separate the mind from the heart.
Right? Give me Give me that 1 Kings chapter 11.
Come on. 1 Kings chapter 11 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning.
Right, so Solomon, you know King Solomon, right?
Yeah.
Right? Wisest man in the Bible. But he fell because he loved women that weren't of his nation, that weren't Israelites.
Oh, okay.
And then
Tainted the bloodline.
Then we're going to mess up the bloodline. But read on.
Come on.
Read it again from
Up,
the top.
come on. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh,
Right?
women of the Moabites,
Moabites, the so-called Chinese.
Ammonites,
Right? So-called Japanese.
Edomites,
The Edomites. You know what the Edomites are, brother?
Spaniards?
Not just Spaniards.
just
Part of it.
It's like, Edomites wouldn't that be Mexicans?
I'm the Mexican. Read the book of Genesis. chapter 25.
Bring it out.
This is Genesis chapter 25 and verse number, start at 24. Genesis 25 and 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Right, so this is talking about Jacob and Esau, right? Jacob is the father of the Israelites, and Esau is the father of the Edomites. Read.
And the first came out red all over.
Right, the first came out red all over. Because when the Lord created man, he created Adam. We had melanin. He created it from the dust. Look at the dirt. People had melanin. Even your top scientists now, they would say not having melanin is a recessive gene.
Right.
Genetic defect and things like that. So when the Lord created man, he created him perfect. But over time, you had genetic defects and things like that. So other nations started coming up. Well, you had one nation that came out without melanin. Okay, so let's read that again.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment.
You can see the blood coming through their skin because they didn't have melanin. Right?
The white folks.
Exactly, right?
And they called his name Esau.
The father of the Edomites, right? So Solomon fell from loving the daughter of Pharaoh, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Edomites.
The Edomites.
He loved everybody.
He loved them.
Banging them out.
But they weren't Israelites. Then what did they cause them to do?
Slug. Zidonians and Hittites of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart after their gods.
Being with the other nations, you're going to turn your heart away from the Most High. And what happens when you turn your heart away from the Most High?
Damnation.
Read the book of Deuteronomy 28.
See
That's
that?
going to tell you what happens when you turn your heart away from the Most High. So you got to make a decision, brother. You love man or you love the Most High? Because a lot of people, they get emotional. I'm not saying you, brother, but a lot of people talk to you get emotional. Say, "Oh, I'm not doing that." You gotta read your scripture, brother. Loving these other nations is what caused Solomon to
Downfall.
cause them to sin, right? So give me that in the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse number 3. Look it out! The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
This is talking about Edom, right? The book of Obadiah start off with 1 and 1 talking about a vision concerning Edom. It said, read that again, verse 3.
The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks.
It literally came from the Caucasus Mountains.
Right.
And now they still build as high as possible. They can't get, they have to be above, just like how the eagle is, right? They dwell in the clefts of the rocks.
Whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Right, that's the pride of the, you see the pride of other nations, brother. You see the pride of, they got American flags all over the place. It's 30 million American flags. You gotta do the Pledge of Allegiance every day and the Star Spangled Banner before every single game.
I don't play
I'm not saying you do that, but they do it before every single game. It could be an exhibition between two teams that never played basketball before, and they gotta wave the flag, do a whole ceremony.
Right.
And that's pride, right?
Pride.
It's unnecessary. I'm tired of hearing that song. Right? It's on.
Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
As the who?
As
the eagle.
What nation bears that eagle?
Us. America.
But what people? We didn't.
Oh.
We wasn't bearing that.
No.
The French did it too.
White
The
man.
Spanish did it too. The Romans did it too.
Especially
Oh.
the Romans.
Right.
See that?
And they were all Edomites.
Right.
And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord.
The Lord is going to bring that nation down. Go to verse 18.
Verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble.
Right. So the Edomites are going to be destroyed, right? This is prophecy, right?
And they shall kindle in them, and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it.
That's Bible prophecy that there will be no more Edomites on the earth. They will be exterminated
Right!
in the future, right?
Yeah.
So you got to make a decision, brother. One more verse before you go.
Malachi chapter 1 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Right, we read earlier they came out the same womb, right? But the Lord separated them, right?
Saith the Lord, yet I loved Jacob,
He loved Jacob.
and I hated Esau.
He did what?
And I hated
The
Esau.
Lord hates.
Right.
People don't read the Bible. The Lord hates.
The Lord could be a wicked person.
Oh, I say wicked.
I don't want to say wicked, but
There's no unrighteousness in him.
mean, you know.
It's no unrighteous. Right? It's no.
Stern judgment.
Yeah. Tough. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
right.
And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Read.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Because that's what they did, right? They came out the dark ages and then they took over, right? Read.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
But what?
But
I will throw down.
This place is going to be destroyed. And all that inhabitants with it. And if you aren't keeping the commandments, brother, Israel could get caught up in that too.
That's right.
Right? A lot of people don't know that either. Israel can be destroyed too if you're not keeping God's commandments. Read.
Right. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation
Righteous hatred.
forever.
That's in the Bible.
Right.
Right.
You gotta make a decision.
All right. Peace, God.
You're going. Think about it, brother.
Gotcha. Pleasure
You
meeting
got a flyer, brother?
Yeah, I
You-
got one.
We Israelites, God's chosen people.
All right, brothers. Have a good night.
You too.
Too, brother.
Think about it, brother.
Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. Had another priest.
Bring it up.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's hanging on Esau. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse number. Let's just get straight to the point. Isaiah 13 and 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Shall be what?
Shall be thrust through.
Right, with these other nations, you're gonna be thrust through. Everyone that is found. You can't hide with these other nations. You can't hide in their bunker.
Right.
In their secret facility that y'all got a minute for the Bible? Anybody got a minute for God?
1 minute for God.
Anybody have a minute for
I have
Jesus
all my life
Christ?
with Jesus.
Well, come
All
get a
for
word.
Jesus Christ. Everybody have
Wow.
a word for the day.
For the day. All right.
You can have enough word for the day. I never heard that before.
Right.
Right.
I had enough for today.
Right.
That's crazy.
See that?
Go.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
So what?
Shall fall by the sword.
The Lord's not dealing with coons out here.
Right.
Say that, brother. Wood. We don't. I never met the brother, so I can't say. People make mistakes.
Right.
The Lord's not dealing with coons. You got people just. I can't stand them.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not scared.
Right.
All the stuff they did to us, and they still doing to us to this day.
To this day.
And for you to just shuck and jive and tap dance and do, that boils my blood.
Con.
It grinds my gears,
Right,
like they say.
Right.
It rolls my boat. All these things he was. I'm not even. Go to the book of Isaiah chapter 59.
All right, come
I'm
on.
going on a rant.
You're right. I felt the rant. I felt the rant.
Going a whole rant on coons and how they just
See that? You said Isaiah 24.
59 and 1.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
The Lord say?
Behold,
the Lord's hand is not shortened, that he cannot save.
That's what we're waiting on, the salvation of the Most High. That is our hope in these last days.
Right.
Our hope is not in these other nations. Our hope is in the NBA Finals or the NFL Super Bowl and who's going to perform next year. That's not in our hope. We don't care about that. Right? Read.
Neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear, but your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Right, our iniquities have separated us from the Most High. Right, and I was talking about that earlier, how we've been separated from the Most High. What is the book of Psalms, chapter 62, verse 1. Hold that
So-
key,
Psalms chapter 62 and verse number 1. Look it out! Truly, my soul waiteth upon the Most High. From him cometh my
The
salvation.
Lord said,
For him cometh my salvation.
right, from him cometh my salvation. Not the Glock 9 you got in your damn book bag. not
Con.
the military arsenal that you got in your closet that you hiding from your parents, and your grenade launchers and things like that. The salvation is of the Lord.
Right.
He only is my rock and my salvation.
Right, a rock, salvation. Right, read.
He is my defense. I shall not be greatly moved.
I shall what?
I shall not be greatly moved.
Right, Lord willing, we stand 10 toes down
Right.
till this place is destroyed.
Right.
We're not moved out here. Right? Not running from these other nations, not scared when these scoffers come up, when these apologists come up. We're going to defend the name of the Lord.
That's right.
Because these other religions and other nations and stuff have been blaspheming our Lord for too long. And it's disrespectful to this people. Just making up doctrines and stuff. How you gonna steal a heritage from somebody and just make it your own?
Right.
And then include everybody else.
Right.
You gonna steal it for yourself and be like, no, now everybody got it.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Right? Even when you got a will is specific to that person's lineage or whoever you
Ah.
decide to give it to.
Right.
You can't just take somebody's will and just start writing yourself in there. Well, he said his will's to James. My name's James too. Now we both got it.
Right.
That's just stealing stuff, right? Read.
How long will ye imagine mischief against a man? Ye shall be slain, all of you. As a bowing wall shall ye be.
All right, that's it on that. Give me that second part.
Second Chronicles chapter 15 and verse number 3.
Bring it on.
For now, a long season, now for a long season, Israel has been without the true
The
God.
Lord say,
Now for a long season, Israel has been without the true God.
right, Israel have been without a true God.
Right.
You've been with false gods. You've
Right.
been with celebrities. You've been in your own ideology, your own madness, and things you think is right. People say, God came and talked to me personally and told me what I need to do.
Right.
As if and we've heard that millions of times.
Right.
As if all of Israel wasn't in the wilderness, but he wasn't only talking to Moses.
Right.
But now he just talking. Now he randomly talking to you.
Just you.
Right? It doesn't make any sense. People say, yeah, I seen visions. I seen the sky crackle. That was drugs.
Right.
He was high.
Right.
I seen the ocean came and I jumped in. He was on drugs.
Right. So bad, bro.
Right. Just right. You don't know. You don't know what's going on.
Right.
Read that again.
Now for a long season, Israel has been without the true God, and without a teaching priest, and without law.
And our people are lawless. You can do anything now. Anything, the stuff you see on social media is completely absurd and ludicrous. You can just do anything you want.
Right.
Nobody cares about anything. No morals, no respect for yourself. Just out here, just being worse than the heathen.
Right.
Yeah, precept.
Come.
Go bring it up.
Come. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 3 and verse number 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
Shall abide what?
Shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without teraphim.
All right, everything was just stripped from us. Everything.
Right,
You had
right.
nothing. You got nothing. What they say? You got nothing but a pot to piss.
Right.
You have anything. Oh, window to throw it out of. Oh, what? Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Real quick, brother. Let me give you one verse.
One verse, brother. Come on, brother.
Verse of the
Come
day.
on, brother.
One verse, brother. One verse, bro.
Verse of the day.
I got a couple things to take care of.
I can fly.
Said a fly, he got a fly for you. Deuteronomy 28:16.
Bring it up. Deuteronomy. Okay, count all praise to the Most
Too
High.
bad.
Come. Verse number 5. Afterward shall the children of Israel return.
So the what?
Shall the
The
children of Israel return.
Right, that's what we want to see. We want to wake up our people. Person out here we can talk to tonight. That's what we want to do. We want to see
Right.
return.
Right.
Right. Who on is this brother? Hey, brother, you got a minute for the Bible real quick? Real quick, brother. One verse.
One verse.
First, brother.
Late Fool Friday.
See that? Afterward, children of Israel return and seek the Lord their God and David their king, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness at her days.
Right. And all praise to the Most High. You see our people waking up. You see brothers out on the highway, byway. You see brothers sacrificing their life, sacrificing their body, sacrificing family time,
Right.
Their mental health and sleep.
Right.
messed out.
Bring it out.
People out here scoffing, trying to fight you. Y'all scoffing at the wrong people.
Right.
A lot of stressed people up here.
See that?
Trying to fight the wrong people. Right. Go back to Second Chronicles.
Bring it out. Second Chronicles, the 15 and verse number 4. Bring it out. But when they in their had turned unto the Lord God of Israel and sought him, he was found of them. And in those times there was no peace to him, nor to him that came in, but great vexations.
But what?
But
But
great vexations.
Man, brothers going through hell. Israel's going through hell. It's great vexations. You got people, it's 10 degrees out here. They don't,
Right.
they don't got no clothes. They don't got no socks.
Right.
They begging for money. They trying to sleep on the little vents. We don't even know what that smoke is coming out the vents. Hey, brother, you got a man for the Bible? Hey, bro.
I'm sorry.
Let me give you one verse.
Sorry, I gotta go.
You got people sleeping on them vents with the smoke. You don't know what the smoke is. Like all types of fumes. They
Toxic, yeah.
Toxic.
Right.
People don't got no water to drink. Lord forbid they try to drink out the harbor. That's just gonna be worse. Our people are going through great vexation.
Right.
You got the nerve of these damn devils saying everyone has the same opportunity. Everybody can make it. You're just being lazy. I saw the brother seen a video of the Edomite picking cotton. He was like, "This don't."
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Why you ain't doing it?
Right.
Why your people ain't doing it?
See that?
Somebody in the comments said, "Let me get a whip real quick and see how easy it is."
Right.
These damn devils, man, I can't stay damn sick.
Right.
Right.
500 pounds a day.
Yeah, 500 pounds a day. And I think
Quick point. And then you see how easy it is, but how can you work under the conditions that your son just got raped in front of you?
exactly.
And then your mother lynched, and your children got stole away.
Right.
And you haven't eaten in 3 days.
Right.
Right? So it's a psychological thing too, just to go out there and pick one thing to cut. You gotta think about the mental burdens and the psyche of our people, man, during that estate too, huh? Just want to make that point.
Right, like the brother said. Then you really don't want to do it because you know they're enemies. Like your brother said, you've seen all the atrocity that just happened to your people, and then you're gonna say, now go get back to work. You sitting there like, it's like this, and then the nerve of these devils to go out and say, it didn't look that hard.
Proud.
Do it your damn self.
Right.
Proud.
Do it your damn self, since it wasn't so tough. Restart, destroy everything, take up all the bricks,
Right.
not buildings,
Right.
Start from the beginning since
Right.
it wasn't so damn hard.
Right.
Right.
They're not gonna do that. Right? Their own people say they wouldn't survive that sleep, and they wouldn't want to go through it.
But they're going to.
But yeah, like the brother said, they are.
God.
Go ahead, read it.
Come.
You could go back to the book Isaiah. You got that. What book? Isaiah chapter 59, verse 2.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse number 2.
Bring it out.
But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
All right, our iniquities have separated us from the Most High. Hold that book of Daniel, chapter 9, and give me verse 5.
The book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse number 5. We have sinned, committed iniquity, and have done wickedly.
And did what?
And have done wickedly.
We have done wickedly. Right? We have the. I was explaining this earlier. The Most High. The Most High doesn't mean it's a second, a third.
Right.
The Most High is the Most High. We have the Most High, supreme ruler of this world, of the Creator, of heaven and earth.
Right.
And He loves us out of anybody, any other nation, and we've done wickedly against Him.
And have rebelled.
And at what?
And
have
Our people are rebellious as hell. It's so hard to talk to our people. I was trying to talk to him earlier, and he became a philosopher out of nowhere.
Right.
We actually, do you believe in the Bible? Which Bible? What word?
Right.
What do you believe in?
Right.
When the time? When is time? Is it yesterday's tomorrow, or is tomorrow gonna be yesterday? We don't know. Like, what are you talking about? I asked you a simple question.
Asked a brother if we went into slavery on ships, do you agree with us? And he said yes and no.
He said yes and no. What type of ships? Slave ships. What other ships are we talking about?
You said not all at the same time.
Right, he said no at the same time. What type of ship are you talking about? But just turn around and look at the ship behind you.
Right.
Our people, so it's so hard dealing with our people, especially here in Baltimore. It's a lot of things in the water. The IQ it's not really high in Baltimore.
You see that?
It's very low.
And have rebelled, even by departing from thy precepts and from thy judgments.
Right. People say you don't got to read the Bible anymore. I just know it. I heard somebody say that. He said, "But I got to read it for I already know it." Right. He said he was like, what he said? He said, you don't read a car manual twice. a car manual is in the Bible. How are you comparing a car to the Bible?
Right.
Madness.
Say you don't read a car manual twice. You didn't memorize the Bible.
Right.
So just
Come.
departed from thy precepts. Read.
Come.
Verse 6, neither have we hearkened unto thy servants the prophets, which spake in the name, which spake in thy name to our kings.
Right. The people are waiting for the Most God to get off his throne and come speak to him personally. It's not happening. It's not happening. You're just gonna be waiting. You're just gonna be waiting, wasting your time, thinking the Most High is just gonna come off his throne and speak.
Right.
You're gonna speak to his servants, the prophets, but you don't want to hearken to them. You just look at us as fools. You just see you just look at us as black men out here screaming and
Right.
angry with staffs.
Right.
And things are wrapped around their head. Right, read.
To our kings, our princes, and our fathers, and to all the people of the land. O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee,
Right.
but unto us confusion of faces, as at this day. To the men of Judah, and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and unto all Israel that are near and that are far off, through all the countries, whether in them, because of their trespass, that they have trespassed against thee.
What verse you want?
About to start verse 8.
Jump to verse 10.
Verse number 10, Daniel chapter 9. Neither have we obeyed of the Lord our God.
Right, we haven't obeyed the voice of the Lord God because we would be in rulership. We would have peace like Solomon did. Give me that in is that 1 Kings 4 and verse 24.
First
Bring it
Kings chapter 4 and verse number 24.
Bring it up.
For he had dominion over all the region on this side of the river.
He had dominion over all the region. Dominion isn't you just gotta dominion isn't you gotta pass, you got a badge to swipe into somewhere. Dominion mean your own
Right.
rulership, right?
Right.
From Tifsa even to Azah, over all the king this side the river. And he had peace on all sides round about him.
He had what?
And he had peace on all sides round about him.
Right, imagine having peace. Imagine the murder rate being 0. Death, no robbing,
Right.
no hate. Peace.
Right.
40 years. Right? Brother, that's the man, I just can't even imagine that.
Can't even imagine.
There's so much damn hatred in our community.
Right.
So much danger, pain, blood, sweat, tears, depression, evil. You can't catch a break.
Right.
Try to eat healthy. Start eating fruits, and then you realize the fruit is injected with poison.
Right.
Just eating vegetables, they spraying stuff on the
Yeah.
vegetables.
Costs money to eat
GMOs.
healthy.
Yeah, it costs money to eat healthy.
Hey.
Right? You even get treated differently in the counties, right? Different counties. The city, they don't care about the city. That's where all the Jakes live.
Right.
Go to the county, it's like you're going to a whole nother, like you're in a whole different state.
Con.
Like, what's going on? How is, and brothers seen that, how you treated, how is the city treated so bad where all the Jakes live, and then where all the other nations live, they treated well. They have nice water,
Right.
nice roads,
No
no
pot.
potholes,
Crazy work.
no speed cameras.
Right.
There's only speed cameras in the city.
Right.
At the bottom of a hill.
Right, just vexing people. Speed traps. When they might put the speed limit at 55, then 100 yards later they drop it down to 30. Catch you.
Right.
That's only in the city. They don't
Right.
do that in the county.
Madness.
Targeting our people. It's just nothing but vexation, no peace. Right. So, read verse 11. Then we're gonna go back to Isaiah chapter 59.
This is Daniel chapter 9 and verse number 11. Yea, all Israel rest thy law,
Right.
even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
That they wait. What?
That they may not obey thy voice.
voice.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us,
Right.
and the oath that is written of Moses, the servant of God.
Right. That's how you know it's bigger than you, because Daniel said, "Curse is poured upon us." There's no account of Daniel being wicked.
Right.
Right. There's no account of Daniel being wicked, but he still had to go through the same thing all Israel went through.
Con.
And he said us. It's not just me. He said he wasn't complaining, saying, look what y'all making me go through.
Right.
He said all of us. Right?
Come.
Select. Because we have sinned against him, confirm his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us, by bringing upon us a great evil.
Hey, great what?
Great evil.
Right. And that great evil is all the calamity we go through now. Right. But our people gotta take accountability. Stop just pouting all day and making excuses and go do it. To do so we get out of here.
Right. For under the whole heaven have not been done as hath been done upon Jerusalem.
Right. Start right there. Go back to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 2.
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse number 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
Right.
For your hands are defiled with blood.
For your what?
For your hands are defiled with blood.
Our hands are defiled with blood, right? Read.
And your fingers with iniquity. Your lips have spoken lies.
Your lips have spoken lies.
They got people just nothing but iniquity, bloodshed, lies in our community. People leading each other astray. Some people know they lying and do it anyway. Just to destroy our people. Right, read.
See that?
Your tongue perverseness, none calleth for justice, nor any pleadeth for truth.
Right. People don't look for real justice, real truth. They only care about what's convenient to them. Right? People like us bring up all the time. People crying over these rappers that serial killers. They didn't care about justice when he was talking about killing him and killing him, putting dirt, putting him in the coffin. They care about justice. Then.
Right.
They only care about justice when it pertains to you.
Right.
When it affects you.
Right.
When you ain't got nothing else to do. People, COVID, all of a sudden, Black Lives Matter. Because you ain't had nothing to do. You wasn't at work. You're just in the house. And everybody want to ride. When you had to go back to work, all them rides, all them joints, yeah, they gone.
Right.
I care about that stuff anymore. You're going back to rapping about killing your brother, hating your wife, hating your women,
Right.
hating your kids.
Right.
It's a meme going around. They got Jordan saying, "Forget them kids." Only our people think like that.
Nor any pleaded for truth. They trust in vanity.
They do what?
They trust in
They
vanity.
trusting in vain things that don't matter. Right, read.
And speak lies. They conceive mischief and bring forth iniquity. They hatch cockatrice eggs and weave web. He that eateth of their eggs dieth, and which is crushed breaketh out into a viper.
Right, read.
Their webs shall not become garments, neither shall they cover themselves. Their works are works of iniquity, and the act of violence is in their hands.
And the what?
And the act of violence is in their hands.
The act of violence is in our hands. Our people are damn monsters.
Right.
That's what they are.
Right.
Monsters. Demons out here. Not like the so-called Edomites. Well, not the so-called, but the Edomites. These other nations. What is Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 1?
Ezekiel chapter 22 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Now, thou son of man, wilt thou judge? Wilt thou judge the bloody city?
The what?
Wilt
thou judge the bloody city?
Yea, thou shalt shew her all her abominations. Then say thou, Thus saith the Lord God, the city sheddeth blood in the midst of it,
Right.
that her time may come, and maketh idols against herself to defile herself. Thou art become in thy blood that thou hast shed, and hast defiled thyself in idols which thou hast made.
Right. That's it. And that's a perfect not perfect representation, but that's what our people are doing.
Right.
It's a bloody city, nothing but idolatry. They kill each other.
Right.
Trying to destroy each other. Everybody just going at each other. Your only goal in life is to destroy your brother. That's a lot of people's mentality. Right. They say, I'm starting you.
See that?
All you.
Right.
Right. But you'll never do that to these other nations.
Right.
Right? You want to stone your brother so bad. Why are you stuck? If I'm not mistaken, when you look it up, in America, so-called black people are bottom 3 when it comes to income. I think it's Hispanics. It might be Hispanics and then so-called black people, and then I forgot what other nation. But you want to stunt on the poorest people in the damn country. That's what everybody does.
Right.
Like, I got money on you, fake ass. That's how people be.
Right.
Why are you stunting on your own people?
Y'all broke.
Right, they're saying y'all broke. And then the other nations laughing. They got so much damn money, they was like, they don't even hold dollar bills anymore. They gotta be cryptocurrency.
See that? Right.
Right, but our people want to be stunting each other. Even people say that.
Right.
Like, yeah, I got more money than you. Of course you do. We all broke. I guarantee you got more money.
Right.
Hey.
I got more money than 90% of the people out here.
See that?
Right?
Draw near, and are come even unto thy years. Therefore have I made thee a reproach unto the heathen.
Now we're just embarrassing.
Right.
Our people are so embarrassing. How can we explain that we are God's chosen people? Then you look at the state of our people. How are we supposed to explain that? all of God's chosen people. Y'all don't even like each other. How he literally made us a reproach to
Right.
other nations. Go ahead.
And one day we were out here teaching. I believe it was up here, and you had them Eves come from Hooters doing something.
right.
We got and they got the twerking right here.
Yeah.
They twerking, but we're our people. That we're the Israelites and we're the greatest people on the planet. But then you got to look at this.
Right.
Edomite men are fully dressed, just sitting there watching.
College shirt.
Right. The clipboard. I don't know what you need a clipboard at
You know?
Hooters for, but you need a damn clipboard out there walking around with them, fully clothed. We got Eve out here half naked, and we sitting here like, yeah, we the greatest people. Look, can't you tell?
Right.
Go up Calvin Street. Can't you tell that we the best people?
Right.
We don't even got a place to live. Right? We can't even explain it to our people because we don't keep God's commandments. Right? Read.
And a mocking to all countries. Those that be near and those that be far from thee shall mock thee.
Right. I remember I told a Moabite I had a degree. He laughed at me. He wanted to say no, you don't, but we was in a workplace. He probably thought about going to HR and things. He thought he would get in trouble, but he laughed at me. I was like, I do. Like he thought I was joking. Right.
Which art infamous and much vexed. Behold.
Go back to
Isaiah chapter 59 and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
Their feet run to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood.
Right.
Thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction in their paths. The way of peace they know not.
The Lord say,
The way of peace they know not.
Right, Israel, we got a lot of work to do.
Right.
Even in these camps, got a lot of work to do. He said the way of peace they know not. People camp beefing, camp banging. They like
Madness.
My camp better than your camp. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all ain't real. You gotta listen to us. Don't listen to them. Right? It's just pride. Right? Just like how in the ancient world. You know, it's no better than what the Jakes beef about in the world.
Mm-hmm.
No different. He said the way of peace. Read that again.
The way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their going. They have made them crooked paths.
They have made them what?
They have made them crooked paths.
Crooked paths, read.
Whosoever goes therein shall not know peace.
Shall what?
Shall not know peace.
Right, going in the ways of and hatred and things like that, you're not going to know peace. You're only going to know destruction and death by pain and the sword. Right? Bring that out, Nehemiah chapter 4, verse 14.
Nehemiah chapter 4 and verse number 14. And I looked and rose up and said unto the nobles and to the rulers and to the rest of the people, be not ye afraid of them.
The Lord say,
Be not ye afraid of
you're
them.
not afraid of them. Look at them.
Right.
That's not a... One is jogging. He got the outfit on. He got jeans on. And then...
The other one
there's
got
lot
a
of
cape.
Goofies. I don't even know what they doing. Read.
Be not ye afraid of them. Remember the Lord.
The Lord say,
Remember the Lord.
we're not going to feed most high willing. Read.
Which is great and terrible. And fight for your brethren.
What?
And fight for your brethren.
Hang them out the drive.
And fight for your brethren.
We're going to fight for our brothers. We're going to fight for our people. Right? Brother, you got a man for the Bible real quick? Real quick, brother.
Brother.
Pause, and I can't really hear.
You can take them out.
Pause it.
That's really how you hear people.
And fight for your brethren.
Look, he said I got the plugs and I can't. And then didn't take them out so you could hear what we were saying. Basically saying F you.
Right.
I don't care
Right,
what you
I
got
don't
to
care
say.
what y'all talking about.
I'm not. Read that Bible.
And fight for your brethren, your sons and your daughters, your wives and houses.
Right, we're going to fight for our people. Right, Lord willing. Bring that out, brother.
The book of Revelation, chapter 3, and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
Behold, I come quickly.
I'm taking my time.
Behold, I come quickly.
500 more years.
Behold, quickly.
Right, the Lord said, behold, I come quickly. You don't have time to be playing around. You don't have time to be BSing. You don't have time to be half-assing. You don't have time to be out here just doing whatever. Right? The Lord said, behold, I come quickly.
Hold that fast which thou hast. Man, take that crown.
Let an Edomite take it off your head.
Let no man take thy crown.
Left it at royal front.
Let no man take thy crown.
Right, Lord willing, nobody takes our crown. With that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Kwam Yashalom.
Kwam Yashalom. Yashalom.
Kwam 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 Yashalom.
All praise to the Most High. Spoke mighty in the spirit and
God.
well in the spirit, man.
God.
That's a much needed message for our people, man. right? It's a much needed message for our people. The Lord sent Jeremiah, Samuel, Elijah, Ezekiel. He sent them to the Israelites, man. The wicked,
Right.
And the Most High sent us out here to Israel, huh? Right? Give me Ezekiel chapter 14, and I want you to give me verse 1. Right? I want you to give me the book of 1 Kings chapter 18 and start at 16. Read that. Ezekiel.
Ezekiel chapter 14 and verse number 1.
And sometimes we get on you nations, but we don't care about nations.
Right.
We don't care about the so-called white people, man. We don't care about the so-called Moabite man. We don't care about the Elamite man.
Right.
And when these Cushites walk by, man, we need 144,000.
Right.
I hate this place, man.
Right.
I look forward to the Shabbat. I've never looked forward to the Shabbat so much in my life, man. I was geeked, man, when time was crunching, man. Can't wait to go to camp.
Right.
Do the work of the Most High.
Right.
These damn devils, these demons,
Right.
These damn diverse temptations and wicked, man. I mean, there's no greater place to be than doing the work of the Most High at camp, man. Right? What else you gonna do in the cold, man? On a Friday night. Bring that up.
Ezekiel 14 and 1. Then came some of the elders of Israel unto me and sat before me. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
What the Lord say?
And the word of the Lord unto me,
And
saying,
the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, read.
Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their heart.
Right, and that's what our people do, man, like the brother was saying. These men, meaning the Israelites, they set up idols in their hearts, man. Again, could be a standing image. People made idols in the ancient world out of sticks and stones, man. And I still can't wrap my mind around a Negro who worships a damn tree stump, huh? He done carved out a tree stump like it's here in Isaiah, worshipped it and made it a god, huh? Make it make sense, man.
Right.
Right? These Negroes that they spend all their paycheck to go to Mecca to get trampled by a bunch of Ishmaelites, man. You go down and worship a damn rock, man.
Right.
People set up idols and they don't have plans about how they're going to sin, man, and how they're going to go off. That's setting up an idol in your heart, right? An idol. Give me the classic. Exodus 20 and 3, man. Right, give me the classic. What's the first commandment?
Right.
Thou shalt have no other before me, man. Read that.
Exodus 20 and 3 and it reads, Thou shalt have their gods before me.
Read that again.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Right, meaning in the Hebrew, when you go into that, it means you can't have any gods before my face, right? So what is the Most High saying is this word comes first, man. These just come first. This Bible comes first and everything else is secondary, man. Everything else gets put on the back burner. If you put money as a god, the Most High have that destroy you, man. Right? If you put a woman as your god, you put doctrines as your god, you can put sleep as your god. Right. Some people there's people enter competitions to see who can sleep the longest, man. People put that as a god, man. People make pride their god, man. Right? Bring it out. Can you get a point? Right, all types of lust and freakiness, man.
Yeah, right.
The Most High said you can't have no other gods before me, man. Now, if this is supposed to be a God-fearing kingdom, Trump, he created his own Bible, man. Right now, he also, when he came in, he didn't swear in on the Bible, but Bible sales are going up, man. Bible sales are going up, and how many people believe in the Bible, man? How many people are following this? How many people fear Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man? Right, read on. Actually, let's sit on that. Go back to the Ezekiel 14.
Ezekiel 14 verse 3. Son of man, these men have set up their idols in their heart.
You set up an idol in your heart, man. What should be in your mind? These precepts. Give me Sirach 16 and 3. This knowledge, you should be meditating on the state of the flock, how to examine yourself, how to help your brethren. What more can you do for Yahweh B'Shem? These are the things that should be in your heart, man. Chasing after the Most High, perfecting yourself, building yourself up, man. You got people running to and fro to wickedness, man. All these Negroes that don't have time for the Lord, they made an idol in their heart, man. Rather than rusty scupper to freak off, you wanted to celebrate your birthday. Half of the people want to get on this damn ship right here and sail across bloody waters, man. The other half of the people, they looking to get a bottle. Other half of the people looking to get hot. Everybody has created idols in their last days, man. Right, read on.
And put the stumbling block of their iniquities before their face.
You put what is the stumbling block? Something you trip off of, huh? Right, here is the Most High gave you a plain path, right? A plain path, stumbling stones, and you created your own stumbling stone, huh? Right, you created your own stumbling block, which is what? The God that you set up in your heart, huh? Go to Sirach 16 and 23. Read that real quick.
Sirach 16 and 23 and it reads, want of understanding.
Right, meaning you lack. Want is
Right.
an ancient word that means lack. Right? He that what?
He that want of understanding will think upon vain things.
Will think upon holy things.
Will think upon vain things.
If you lack understanding, you're gonna think vain things, man. Right? You got brothers that are right now thinking about what it would be like their circus. Right? That's vanity, man. How would I learn how to ride a unicycle, man? Right? What can I do to get super high, man? This weed ain't it. I need fentanyl. I need dope. I need coke. You got people wonder how can they get with the so white woman? They're at the bar right now, taking the third shot to muster up the courage to go talk to the so-called white woman, huh? What am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? Right? Just vain thoughts, man. Look at this guy. Right? You got people wondering like the so-called white man. Right? If you lack understanding, you're gonna think upon vain things.
Right.
And the foolish man.
And the what?
And the foolish man.
Erring, imagineth folly.
Don't be the brother that imagine folly all day, man.
Right.
The foolish man erring, imagining follies, man. And folly becomes a god to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And really, if it's not of Yahweh Shemel Shai, it is folly, man. If it's not of the Most High, folly, man. If it has nothing to do with righteousness, it's folly, man. So you could be the brother that sets up a stumbling block in your heart, and you can imagine follies, man. You just got to get their mind right and focus on Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. You got to be tapped in. You got to be locked in, how they say, man.
Right.
It's time to lock in, man. Right? And magnify the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. Read on in Ezekiel chapter 14 and read where you left off. Give me the book of Ezekiel chapter 39 and give me verse number 4. Read that.
Should I be inquired of at all by them?
Right, and the Most High is not going to hear your prayers, man. He's not going to listen to your requests, your petitions, if you have a God or some other God in your mind, but you want to pray to the Most High God. How is that, man? How much folly is that? Imagine your woman fantasizing about another man, and then she come and talk to you and try to lay up under you, man. But you know what's, man? Right? Her advances are going to be an abomination to you, man. You'll say, get away from me, man. I see what's in your mind. And we're married to Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So if you have other gods in your mind and you want to exalt, people make preeminence their God. Right? You try to set yourself up, man. People make money. People make all types of things their gods, man. Right? Read on. And the Most High said he's not going to be inquired of you. Real quick, give me Psalms 68 and 16. Hold what you got, though. Read.
Therefore, speak unto them and say unto them, thus saith the Lord God, every man of the house of Israel.
Every what?
Man of the house of
The
Israel.
Lord is getting on Israel, man. He's getting on you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American men who never have time for the words of the Lord, man. But you got all the world to please the flesh, man. Friday, this is the biggest night of wickedness, man. And half of you Negroes, you celebrated Valentine's Day, man. Right? You was out there freaking off. You celebrated President's Day, man. You celebrate all these days, but when it's the Shabbat and it's time to word to the Lord, you got other plans, man. Your plans become a god, man. Your motives become a god. Right? And the Most High, he sees what's in your heart, man. He keeping your spirit. Read on.
That setteth up his idols in his heart.
Read.
And putteth the stumbling block of his iniquity on his face.
Read.
And cometh to the prophet. I, the Lord, will answer him that cometh according to the multitude.
That's heavy right there, man. The Most High is going to answer you according to the multitude of your idols, man. Right? Meaning the Most High is going to judge you, man. He's going to destroy you, man. Now, if you come to the Most High in sincerity, then the Most High is going to deal with you accordingly, man. But if you come to the Most High full of evil and violence and wickedness in your mind, the Most High is going to deal with you accordingly. Read.
That I may take the house of Israel in their own heart, because they are all sustained from me through their idols.
Through their what?
Through their idols.
Right, idols, man. And that's the number one sin, right? That's the chief sin of our people, man. Idolatry. Everything goes back to idolatry, man. Any commandment by default, it's idolatry. Anytime you decide to please the flesh, it's idolatry, man. All of the commandments, they go back to the first one, thou shalt have no other God before me. When you break the Sabbath, it's idolatry. When you commit adultery, it's idolatry, man. When you hate your brother, it's idolatry because you put your emotions and motives and feelings before the Most High, man. Right? Now go, you can drop Ezekiel 39 and 4, right?
Ezekiel 39 and 4 in the reads.
And America's is such a sensual society, they want you to make those your gods, man. They promote sexual, lewd, promiscuous women, man. They promote sex. What? This society is so corrupt, man. You can go online and with clicks of a button, you can watch people commit adultery, right? And have all types of lewd stuff, and it's free, and it's there for everybody, man. But if you want knowledge, wisdom, and understand, you got to break it down back, man.
Right.
And travel miles and pay all this money. But if you want to freak off, it's free, man. Liquor's cheap, right? Sex is cheap. You can prostitution is legal. Cannibalism is actually legal. There's a lot of bestiality is legal, man. Incest is legal, man. This is a corrupt, defiled, filthy, nasty kingdom, man.
Right.
Full of idols, man. The days of the week are named after idols, man. The months of the year, they're named after idols. Half of our names are named after damn idols and so-called white men, man.
Right.
This is the most idolatrous. Give me Acts 18:5, man. This is the most idolatrous, filthy kingdom. That's why it's called Babylon the Great.
Right.
The city of confusion, man. Taking the, and they didn't just stop there. They went and they researched the other idols, ancient nations, and brought them to America.
Right.
They have captured the nations of the gods of the ancient Egyptians. They took on a hold of the gods of the Assyrians. Still promote so-called Greek gods. This society is just full of just wickedness, man. Right? You got a point? Bring it up.
So these are the top movies, right, from 2015. Adulterers.
What's that movie?
Adulterers.
Movie from 20 what?
2015.
2015, man. Adulterers. That's a top movie, man. And I know people paid to watch that. There's a famous saying, they say sex sells, man. They say sex sells, man. Anything sex. And we did a video, right? We did a breakdown, and we went into the book of, I don't know, the book of Daniel, the 2nd chapter, right? But we made a video, and the thumbnail was a woman,
Right.
right? With her cleavage out, or her cheeks out. That video will have, damn, 20,000 views, man, in a span of 5 minutes. Because Jake, your mind not right, man.
Right.
Your spirit ain't right, man. But then you show a video, the book of Daniel, 2nd chapter, and it's an ancient old Bible, that's the thumbnail. I ain't clicking that, man. I ain't clicking that. Because Jake, your spirit ain't right, man. And you got idols set up in your heart. That was it on that?
And also her infidelity.
Infidelity. What is infidelity? Adultery. And you watch these movies on Tubi, man. What is Jake into, man? Jake is into violence, them sex movies, adulteries,
Drug
scandals. He cheated, obsession, stalkers. You know, Jake, you're just off. You like that Tyler Perry stuff, man. You like that drama, right? You like Precious and Color Purple. Jake loved the Color Purple, man. That's a. I don't know what he's doing to me, but I think he likes it. Right? It's wickedness, man. For you brothers that seen The Color Purple, man. That's some of Jake's favorite movies. You like hood classics? You like murder movies? Baby Boy, man?
Right.
You know, that's the spirit. Menace to Society. Jake, you love violence, murder, sex, and wickedness, man. Right? We know you Negroes, man. And you are committing idolatry. Right? Go to Ezekiel 39:4. Read that, man.
Ezekiel 39:4 and it reads, "Thou shalt fall upon the mountains of Israel."
And this is the Lord speaking about the other nations. Right? When they come into the land to try to destroy you, he says, they're going to fall upon the mountains of Israel. Read on.
"Thou and all thy pens, and the people that is with thee, I will give thee unto the ravenous birds of every sort,
Right?
and to the beasts of the field to be devoured. Thou shalt fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, saith the Lord Yahweh."
Right, this is the Most High speaking. Really, when you go into this is Gog and Magog, right? Just to break that down, this is Russia, Iran, which the Bible calls Persia, Ethiopia, Libya, their respective allies. Right, go on.
"And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwelleth carelessly, and the isles.
Read.
And they shall know that I am the Lord, that I am the Lord.
Read that again.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
Read that again.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
One more time.
And they shall know that I am the Lord.
That's what it's going to take, man. That's what it's going to take for you to know that he's the Lord, man. Right? When the Most High start destroying this place, man. Right? But that's when people call upon the Lord. When the Most High start jamming your life up. When the Most High take away your family.
Yep.
He take away your money. He take away your expenses. He take away your peace. Then you want to call upon the Most High, man. So the Lord said the way he's going to be known and to remove the idols out the heart, he's going to have to destroy the society. Because nobody, I mean, really, how many times have you heard people talk about Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? You've never heard it. Never. Not one time in your life, huh? Prior to this knowledge, man. You never heard nobody say the name of the Most High. You heard the name of false gods more than you heard the name of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
You heard sex and lust and wickedness more than... This is the name of the Most High.
Right.
This is the creator, like the brother said, this is the creator of heaven and earth, man. The sea and the dry land. And you mean to tell me you know the name of the Most High?
Right.
Ever, not once? And he created everybody, man. And the works that are therein, the mountains, the wind, the beasts of the field, the creepy things, and not one time you've never heard the name of the Most High, man. That shows you perspective how full of idols and wickedness this society is, man. Right? So the Lord said, once I start destroying this place, then they know that I am the Lord their God. Read on.
Verse 7. So will I make my holy name known.
What the Lord say?
So
So I make my holy name known.
So will I make my holy name known. And we can't wait to those days, man. We can't wait to those days, man. Right? To the Most High make his holy name known.
Right.
We want the Most High to have get that same level of reverence he had when he flooded the earth, man. Hey, when Noah got out that ark and Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their wives, it wasn't no question who's the Most High.
Right, right.
There wasn't no idols in their heart, man. They first damn step out that ark, man. They probably was in the heaven, and they was probably trembling, man. Right? Hey, man, and I don't know how long it takes a dead body to decay, right? But the water's 150 days.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. Was it still the remnant of skeletons and bone as the waters abated and it was dead bodies around? Who knows, man? Who knows, man? Or you got to think about that, man. Now, the Most High could do what he wanted to do, but in 150 days, man, I'm led to believe you still had some remnant of decayed parts of man and beast, man.
Right.
That's everybody on the earth that's dead, and all of the land creatures, man. Right? So the Most High, he's going, in Babylon the Great, man.
Right.
He's going to have to take down what your so-called top kingdom is, man. And your so-called military can't do nothing against Yahweh Bashmi Abashai, man. Your army, and you made a space force, man.
Right.
Your space force is a joke.
Right.
People that are called space cadets, right? I want to be a space cadet. Like this is a damn Star Trek movie,
Right,
man.
right.
There's an actual office in the military called a space cadet, man.
Yep.
Space cadet, all you got to do is go through the damn jungle gym, huh?
Right.
You mean to tell me to be the cadet? I could be a damn space cadet.
Right.
You gotta, you know the army. You gotta climb yourself up the wall, Shalom, and then go into the barbed wire, right? To be a space, still gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
And all you Negroes that want to join the military these last days, gonna be destroyed, man.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Now's not the time. If you thinking, why I need to go to college, you better find another way.
Right.
Why I need to, brother? You better think about it, man.
Right.
Right? Well, I think I benefit. Hey, brother, you better make a decision, man, because you're gonna be somewhere in Syria,
Mm-hmm.
right? Somewhere in the damn abandoned damn hospital, man.
Right.
Right here in Gun, and a bunch of damn wild screams from Elamites, man. So read that again.
Verse 7. So will I make my holy name known.
What Yahweh Bashmi Abashai say?
So will I make my holy name known.
So will I make my holy name known. Because there's a remnant that knows the name of Yahweh Bashmi Abashai. Right? Everybody knows this one. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. People call him baby Jesus. Adults to this day. Oh, yeah, I believe in baby Jesus. Right? Jesus, I believe in baby Jesus, man. Right?
baby
Jehovah. I believe in. The name is Yahweh.
Right.
And his son named Yahweh Shah, man. Right? And brothers, you don't want nobody playing with your name, man. You don't want nobody playing with your name. Brothers, stop playing with me, man. Right? Put some respect on my name, man. How much more the Most High? How much more Yahweh Bashmi Abashai, man? Right? Read on, King. You heathen, man, and you wicked Israelites, you're going to learn the name of the Most High.
Right.
And you're going to learn the hard way, man. Right? Read on.
So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel.
Read.
And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore.
And that's what you Negroes are doing. You are polluting the name of the Most High. Every time you set up an idol, you polluted the name of the Most High. Are you worried about littering and pollution of the air? You in the name of the Most High, man. The Lord said, my name is profaned through you, man. In the book of Romans, the 2nd chapter. How do you pollute the name of the Most High, man? That's witness, man. By doing your own thing. By going against the grain. The Most High, and that's where the Lord got to put his laws in our inward parts, man. And make us perfect and righteous, because we'll still pollute the name of the Most High. Read on, King. Read that part again.
And I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore.
Right, read.
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord.
And even you heathen gonna know, man. Right? You so-called white man, you gonna know, man.
Right.
You Chinese men that mock our women, man, beating them up in these hair salons with brooms, right? That be damn feeding us pork and the most exposing you, man. He got these videos coming up, man, about you in the damn backyard. At first it was speculation, and it was Jake folklore and Jake Negro, but now it's the real deal, man. They catch you in the backyard, they stumbling across the skeletons of puppies and cats, and they exposing you more bites, man. You dog eaters, man. You cat eaters, man. You gonna know about the Most High, man. And you gonna keep this dietary law in the kingdom, man. Right. And we don't want to hear nothing, man. Don't want to hear, well, the thing I always. Hey, look, man. Right. And if we catch you, man, we're gonna kick your damn teeth in, man. Okay. Or it's gonna be tough for you nations, man. Cause you're not gonna want to get right. You buck up, you're gonna rebel, you're gonna backbite, you're gonna be murmuring, right? You're gonna be complaining. You're gonna catch an attitude. Some of these heathen gonna catch an attitude. Child, man. They get stubborn sometimes. They'll fold their arms. I ain't working today, man. I ain't going out in that field, man. Right? Man, I had enough, man. Right? And we're gonna hear about that, man. We're gonna hear miles away, man. And we're gonna wake up like this. In the middle of our rest, man. What the hell did they say, man? Right? We're gonna snap our fingers 3 times. That chariot gonna come and we're gonna get beamed up, man. Right? And we're gonna land back down up in your because you're gonna sleep in beautiful garments too. And beautiful robes and all that. You ain't gonna have your damn beater on and your boxers on. And, those days are over.
Right.
No beaters in the kingdom, man. Right. A shirt. There's no beaters in the kingdom. Right. If you call it an A shirt, your mind ain't right, man. No beaters and damn drawers in the kingdom. You're gonna wake up in your garment. You're going to be in that chariot and you're going to land. And when you land, you're going to land in the beautiful warlike apparel, man. You're going to walk up with 10,000 men and you're going to start asking questions, man. Right? Read on, King. So these heathen going to know about the name of the Most High, man. Right. They going to know about Yahweh Shemyawashai. Right? Read on. We're going to make them, and we're going to have to change their name. Right? We're going to have, man, it's going to be a lot of work, man. We're going to have to grow their beard out, keep the dietary law, keep the Sabbath day.
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord.
What the Lord say?
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord.
And we're going to break down all your idols, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 14. That big statue in Brazil, we're going to destroy that, man. That big Rio, what they call that? The
Christ
Rio
the Redeemer.
Statue. Yeah, that's going to be destroyed, man. It ain't going to be no Statue of Liberty in the kingdom of heaven. It's going to be that big Buddha. Brothers know that big Buddha statue with the finger? Right. That's going to be destroyed, man.
That shit in Brazil?
Yeah, in Brazil, that's going to be cut down. Especially that Kaaba. I pray Yahweh Shemyawashai allows us to destroy the Kaaba stone.
Personally.
Right, personally, man. He give us a bunch of sludge hammers and infinite strength, and we just start breaking it down with spiritual power, man. Right? Now I spit on that. Right? And then tread it down like the Maya in the streets, man. And that's what Moses did with the 2 golden calves, man. He destroyed it, he strawed it with water, and he made the children of Israel drink of it. We're going to do that to you damn Israelites. Right? Right? We're going to straw it with water, and then make you damn drink of it, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 14.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon.
I hate false gods,
Chapter 11 and verse 14.
Read.
For whom they rejected with scorn, when he was long before.
I believe I want 14 and 11. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 11. I believe that's what I want. Look at this.
Wisdom of Solomon.
It ain't gonna be no run. Hold on, it ain't gonna be no running on the street.
Right.
If we hear footsteps, man, hey, look, we're gonna investigate. Right? Get back in your ghettos, man. Get back in your slums. Read that, King.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 11. For even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall they be a visitation.
So we're not making that up, man. The Lord said, even upon the idols of the Gentiles, it's going to be visitation, man. All the false gods, they're going to be destroyed, man. Groves, it ain't going to be no churches, no mosque, no temple in the mountains. All the monks, man, they're going to be destroyed, man. Right? Every false idol and religious institution will be destroyed by Yahweh Shemyawashai, man. Have to come and serve the Most High, man. Right? Read on, King. Even upon the idols of the Gentiles should there be visitation.
Because in the creature of Yahweh, they became an abomination.
Hey, what?
An abomination and a stumbling block to the souls of men.
Right. Even these 4-leaf clovers, these lucky rabbit's foot, your superstitions, your magic, lucky penny, man. All these are gods, man. Gods, man. Right? Your damn fancy. This is my lucky interview time, man.
Right.
Never lets me down. Right? People make cars their god, man. Right? I mean, there are so many so-called gods, and the Most High is going to destroy everything, man. And everybody's going to know Yahweh Ba'ashmiah B'Shah. Right? What did the Lord do to Egypt? When you read about in the book of Joshua, what did Rahab the harlot say? She said, everybody knows about you.
Right.
And everybody trembles. Give me Joshua 2 and read on that, King. Give me Joshua 2 and 11.
And a snare to the foot of the unwise.
And a snare to the foot of the unwise. Sister, you got a minute for the word to the Lord?
1 minute.
On my way back, I'm trying to sell my products.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the Sabbath day today. If you believe in God, then we shouldn't be buying stuff.
Absolutely, I do, but I'm a Christian.
Okay, well, Christians keep God's commandments, right?
Right.
What I gotta do to make money? It is what it is.
Wow.
Does the Lord bless with money? Does the Lord increase you?
Water and a soda ain't hurt nobody.
With your own salvation?
Oh,
Right.
soda?
Yeah, you break. Can I show you that that's a sin again?
Peace be unto you.
No peace to the wicked, man.
Right.
We're not gonna sit there and reason with you as you continually want to break the commandments, man.
Right.
Right.
Be unto you, man. A little water and a little soda ain't hurting nobody, man. Well, first of all, you causing your brother to sin,
Right.
and then you become God, man, and an idol, and you make money your God.
Right.
We were just talking about it, man. That's a clear example. And who the hell is 10 degrees outside?
Exactly.
What the hell is your problem, man? You're not even a business mindset person, man. You picked the worst time to sell soda or water, and where are you going, man? Cause ain't nothing up there but Edomites, man. Up Federal Hill, you think they gonna come to you, damn you so-called black woman, and get a bottle of water from you, man? They'll spit on your face, man, and set all the police on you, man. You should be going that way.
Right.
You going the wrong way, man.
Right.
And it's 5 degrees outside. So you ain't hustling, man. Right? You
Soda's frozen.
mine ain't right, man. On water.
Gotta be frozen.
Right? That's a desperate move.
God.
So go back to that.
It's a book
Go back to that.
It's a book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, and verse number 12.
Read up a little louder, King.
All right, come. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication,
Right?
and the adventures of them the corruption of life.
Read.
Verse 13. For neither were they from the beginning.
Neither what?
Neither were they from the beginning.
The Lord say.
Neither were they from the beginning.
Right, because only Yahweh, Ba'ashmiah, is from the beginning, man. He's the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last. Where's the when the Most High said, in the beginning, the Most High created the heavens and the earth, but he had other gods with him. Right? You got Yahweh, then you got this God, and you got that God, and the heavens and the earth. Where's that at, man? When did Zeus, where's Zeus at, man? Allah, man. Brahma, Shiva, Buddha, man. There's only one God, man.
Right.
He said all the time, Shema Yahweh Allah Yahweh Yahweh Akkad, man. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh our God is one Lord, man. Read on, King.
Right.
Read on. Neither shall they be forever.
Neither what?
Neither shall they be forever.
We can't wait till everybody serving the Most High, man. Ain't no more birthdays in the kingdom, man.
Right.
You got Israelites celebrate their birthdays,
Right.
man.
Facts.
And you're off, man. And then some of them try to play it off. It's my G day, my born day, happy born day, my 20 my Michael Jordan year, right? My big 30. You always try to put a spirit on it, man. Right? You always put a spirit on it. You can't celebrate your birthday. That's the biggest day of Satanism and idolatry, right?
Con.
Mother's Day is idolatry.
Con.
Valentine's Day is idolatry.
Con.
Right? You make, and then you Negroes celebrate Valentine's Day. You make sex your God on that day, man. Because what you buying them flowers for, man? Right? What, man? What you buying all of that chocolate for, man? What you spending money you don't have for, man? Hoping that you can freak off, man. And commit for it. You're not doing that because you're a nice guy. You're just a kind guy, and you just, you wanna, spend the money you don't have just to see her smile. Right? You just want to see her smile. You're not doing that, man. Right. So on that day, you make a woman your God, man. People always are crying on President's Day, man. Oh, it's President's Day, right? Think about it. Right? Think about what they've done for us. You made these Edomites your God, man. People go to Mount Rushmore. They say, I gotta go there before I die. I gotta kiss the stones. I gotta see Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, Theodore Roosevelt. There's one more demon up there.
I don't even know.
Who the other demon?
Might be
Not
June.
Ben Franklin. Is it Thomas Jefferson? It's one of you damn child molesters.
Right.
It's one of you child molesters and murderers up there, man. I gotta see Mount Rushmore. If I went to Mount Rushmore, I'd spit on it.
Right.
And I would do a lot of littering, man.
Right.
Right? Be a lot of soliciting and littering, man. Right? That land is defiled, man.
Con.
Land is defiled. And the Most High going to send a missile to that Mount Rushmore, man. That land, I believe, given to the what they call the Sioux and Blackfoot. Right? Out there in Cheyenne. Right? Out there in Wyoming, Dakota, South Dakota, rather.
One of them Dakotas.
Right? The Sioux tribes and all of them, huh? And he destroyed that mountain and carved the so-called white man on there and made it a god. Right? You got something? Bring it up.
The four faces on Mount Rushmore are George Washington.
And George Washington, he's called the Village Destroyer. That's one of his nicknames. George Washington, the Village Destroyer. And you tell me one good thing. If you tell me one good thing that George Washington did, I'll pack and I'll leave. Right? I'll pack up right now. Tell me one good thing Washington did for you so-called Negroes, man. Read on. Thomas Jefferson was a serial rapist. What do you have? 400 slaves, man? And he was raping them every day. He's a serial rapist. He's the one that wrote the Declaration of so-called Independence, man. That was against you.
Right.
Bring it up, King.
And I don't know if brothers ever seen like in certain neighborhoods they got that man that looked like he holding the land.
Yeah.
That was an actual slave boy. And when he went across, it was I think it was the Delaware River. He told him to stand there and hold it, and that boy stood there and froze to death.
That's when they did it right there.
That's when they did that.
Yeah, he died, man. He died. Right. So who else up there?
Theodore Roosevelt.
Theodore who?
Theodore Roosevelt.
And what did Theodore Roosevelt do to you, you Zebulonites, man? Right. What did Theodore Roosevelt do to you, Northern Kingdom, man? Right. He's the one during the Spanish-American War, if I'm not mistaken, man. Right, somebody looks Theodore Roosevelt about Spanish-American War. I think he was the one who destroyed a lot of the Gadites out there, man. Right? He destroyed a lot of you Gadites out there, I believe, during the Spanish-American War, or somewhere around that time. Right? And he's the one who had what you call a big stick policy, man. Right? Which means if you don't American philosophies, we'll destroy you. That was the actual policy of America. That's part of their one. Pull up the big stick policy, King. You got that?
During the Spanish-American War, Theodore Roosevelt is most notably known for leading the Rough Riders.
Right, the Rough Riders, man. Who was the Rough Riders? A bunch of rebellious, demonic Edomites that was burning cities down that belonged to Gad and the rest of the Northern Kingdom. And they said, man, we love this guy, man. Let's carve his face, man, and put it on a mountain. More than that?
A volunteer cavalry regiment he formed and gained significant fame for his military exploits.
For his what?
For his military
exploits. His rape, rob, and murder.
Particularly during the Battle of San Juan Hill, where he charged alongside his troops, solidifying his image as a courageous and aggressive leader.
Aggressive. So you know he was a demon. Right. You know he was a demon, man.
Right.
When Esau say stuff like that, you gotta read between the When they say he was courageous, if Esau say he was aggressive, right? You know he a demon, man.
Right.
He's a full-fledged. And they said we gotta put that man face on the wall. What else you got? Bring that up.
The big stick policy and American history policy popularized and named by Theodore Roosevelt that asserted U.S. domination.
That did what?
That asserted U.S. domination.
And you made him a god, man. Right? A man that asserted U.S. domination. Give me Habakkuk 2:15. Read that. Oh, you read on.
That asserted U.S. domination when such dominance was considered moral imperative.
You see that was the deal, man. That's the moral imperative, man. We gotta get you to get down or lay down. Like, what was that? State property, man. That's how America was. Look, man. Yeah, you want to get down or you want to lay down. That's how America was, man. Right, give me Habakkuk 2:15. Somebody give me that real quick.
2:15.
God, Habakkuk 2:15.
Habakkuk 2:15 and it reads, woe to him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle, and maketh him drunk also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
That's what you damn devils did, man. You forced your philosophies down the throats of the children of Israel, man. You didn't ask, right? You didn't inquire. You forced us to get down and assimilate, man. And a lot of those Gadites that Theodore Roosevelt conquered, they were assimilated, man. They had to shave their beards off. They had to cut their hair a certain way. They had to go to reform schools for years and years, man. Property taken away. Their children were stolen. The little girls were raped, man. And you're the ones, you made that your God, man. Mount Rushmore is an idol, man.
Right.
It's one of the chief idols. So that's Theodore Roosevelt. Who else was up there?
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, we demon.
Right.
We all know he a damn demon.
Right.
He's the one who started so-called Thanksgiving, man. He made it a federal holiday. And I believe in that same week he lynched 32 so-called Gadites, man. Bring out Abraham Lincoln and his lynching, man. Right? And go back to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14 and read 11 one more time. Come on, 14 and 11.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse. Therefore, even upon the idols of the Gentiles shall there be visitation.
Right, the Most High is not going to come and take a picture of the Mount Rushmore, man.
Right.
Oh, wow, what's that? And let me check that out and wait in line and take the trolley up there. No, the Most High that place, man.
Right.
Right, read on.
Because the creature of Yahweh,
Because in the creature of Yahweh,
they are become an abomination.
it's an abomination, man. Read.
And a stumbling blocks, souls of men.
And it's a stumbling block. So bring that out.
Right? It reads, in 1862, Lincoln ordered the execution of 38 Dakota men after the Dakota, also known as the Sioux Uprising.
Esau always murder people and call it an uprising. Right? They call it the Jews rebelled. And the Roman Jewish wars. They rebelled. Well, you was taxing the hell out of us, man. You was murdering us, man. Right? Yeah, we gonna rebel, man. Right. And it's not even rebellion because we are the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? You're the one that rebelled, man. Against the laws of the Most High.
Right.
And subdued the children of Israel.
Right.
We've never rebelled, man. When you read the book of Ezra and Nehemiah, they say that these are rebellious kings. Terrible, fierce kings, man. Right? You Edomites, you're rebelling right now. Right? You Moabites, you're rebelling, man. Right. Because the Most High been put the order down, man. Them put the laws and the commandments down. That's what the Most High said in 2 Ezra 16, that there's going to be a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And an insurrection is an uprising against a government or an authority, man. So why would the Most High say they're going to be, how can the Most High say that it's going to be an insurrection if they're supposed to be in power, man? Make it sense, man. Right. Make it make sense. So read on, King.
Come on. The men were hanged in...
The what?
The men were hanged in Mankato, Minnesota. Lincoln reviewed each of the capital cases and decided to execute 39 men. Lincoln proclaimed...
How do you see 39 cases? He didn't review that. He didn't review that, man. He said murder them demons, man. These savages. Go on.
Lincoln proclaimed the fourth Thursday in November as a national day.
As a what?
As a national day of thanksgiving and praise. He did this to bring a sense of calm and joy to the nation during the Civil War.
See that? He murdered a bunch of the Israelites. He said, let's make another day, man. Let's praise this day, man. That we lynched 39 of you damn Gadites, man. And he praised his gods of gold and silver like Belshazzar, man. Right? He drinks in cups of gold and silver and praised the gods of wood and earth, man. So you rebelled against the Most High, man. And you set up your own gods, man. Right? What did Esau name his son like we always go into? Eliphaz, man. Which means what? My God is fine gold, man. Now go back to we got Josh 7, right? Let's just do. Right? Up to no damn good. Right. Up to no damn good thing. Right. Give me Joshua chapter 2 and 11. Give me I want Zechariah 1 and 14 first. Give me Zechariah 1 and 14. Right? And everybody's going to know the name of Yahweh. It's not going to be a secret, man. Right. It's not going to be a secret. We're not. The Most High ain't sneaking us out of here. Right. Right. We ain't going to wake up in the kingdom and we don't know what happened, man. Everybody going to see the chariots. Everybody going to see the missiles, man. Right. Everyone know the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah. Right. Read that, King.
Zechariah 1 and 14 in the reads. So the angel that communed with me said unto me, Cry thou, saying, Thus says the Lord of hosts, I am jealous for Jerusalem.
And what?
I am jealous for Jerusalem.
What is jealous for Jerusalem? Go on.
And for Zion with a great jealousy.
Read.
And I am very sore displeased with the heathen.
I'm sore displeased that you heathen. Read.
That are at ease for I was a little displeased, and they helped for their affliction.
And meaning you helped for the affliction. So the Most High said a judgment, but you went above and beyond. They say you did the most.
Right.
You did the most. Skinning the man alive and turning it into grease. You did the most, man.
Right.
Right? The Lord said, I was wroth with my people and gave them to your hand. And thou showed us no mercy. Hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke in Isaiah the 47th chapter, 6 on down, man. So you eating us, man. You're doing the most, man.
Too much.
Putting the babies and selling them, man. Doing open, we used to go into that hysterectomies, man.
Yep.
Open up women's vagina, right? And sticking all types of damn tools in there and trying to see, how they respond to it. That's wickedness, man. And we watching in San Antonio, we was watching Goodbye Uncle Tom, man. And you know what they show you in that movie, man.
Right.
Chiseling your teeth out. They was in your damn rectum, man. Right? They was shaving your head. They was popping your woman.
Right.
So you didn't show no mercy, man. Right, brother? You got a minute for the word?
1 minute, bro.
Let me read you one verse.
Appreciate y'all.
One verse.
I'm sorry, man. I appreciate y'all.
All right, read on. Everybody got their own God going on tonight.
Right.
Everybody's breaking the Shabbat. Read on where you left off in Zechariah.
Verse 16. Therefore, Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built, and it, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right.
And a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem.
Read.
Cry yet, saying, Thus said hosts, my cities through prosperity shall yet be spread abroad.
Give me the second to the left verse.
Come on, verse 20. And the Lord shewed me carpenters.
No, I want Zephaniah. Right? So like Zephaniah. Right? Joshua 2 and 11. Right? Zephaniah. Yeah, give me Joshua and 11.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 2, verse 11. Bring it out. And as soon as we have heard these things, our heart did melt.
Our hearts did. That's what Rahab the harlot said, man. As soon as we heard the 10 plagues of Egypt, we destroyed the 2 kings, Og and Sihon, the king of the Amorites and the Canaanites. Our hearts did melt. Word got out fast, man. Right? We don't know who the Messiah put on the spirit, but word got out, man.
See that?
Word got out what happened to Jerusalem, man. What happened to Egypt.
Right.
And it got out fast.
Right.
And it spread abroad.
Right.
And everybody know about the Most High, man. Why else would their hearts melt if they didn't know about the Most High? Right? If the Most High was just some figment of the imagination, why would you melt at that? These heathen know about the Most High, man. Right? Read on, King.
Neither did there remain any more courage in any man.
Read.
Because you, for the Lord your God is, he is God in heaven above and in earth beneath.
Read.
Now therefore I pray you to me by the Lord, since I have sworn.
Take your time. Take your time.
Show ye kindness, that ye will also show kindness unto my father's house.
Right. Meaning what? They went up there. She took care of so-called 2 spies. And the Most High put the spirit on the 2 spies to say, we'll make an oath with you, man. And if you make an oath with us, we'll save your family, man. And remember, she hid 2 spies on the roof with flags. Right? So she knew about the Most High. Right? And she said, the Lord, your God, man.
Right.
So back then, everybody knew that they own God. And the God that you know about today was always the God of the Israelites, man.
Right.
It hasn't been to the so-called white man came to power where people perceived and understood that the Most High is the God of everybody, man. But prior to Esau coming to power, even Cyrus the Great knew that, man.
Right.
Right? Even in the book of Daniel, the 4th chapter, the 3rd chapter, what did Nebuchadnezzar say? He said the God of Daniel, man. The God of Hananiah, Azariah, Meshach, servants of the Most High God, come forth, man. Give me, you got a precept? Give me Daniel chapter 3 real quick, man. Right, you at the Moabite stone, where they what they call the Meshe Stele, as they mocked the Most High, man, and said we defeated the Most High. That's wickedness, man. Right, give me Daniel chapter 3 and give me verse number 20.
Daniel 3 and 20 in the reads. And he commanded the most mighty men that were his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, the hosen, and and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
And why were they cast into the furnace, man? Because they wouldn't serve any other God.
That's right.
We're not going to serve any image,
Right.
any spiritual image, any literal image. And brother, I'm going to tell you something.
See that?
If we catch a brother, you pull up on the brother, he's bowing down to a stone, a stock, some god, and he catch you up real quick and take his idol and put it in his pocket, it's a problem, huh? It's going to be a big problem, huh? A brother's liable to get carnal, huh?
Right.
Maccabees, man, they had damn idols in their coats, man.
Right.
You had that? Yeah, we're going to get that, man. How do you have an idol in your coat and go into battle? It's wickedness, man. Everybody had an idol in their coat. Right, go on, King. Right, and that's spiritual, man, because we at war right now. And if you got idols in your garment and you tucking on, you holding on to secret leaven of sins, you're liable to get slain, man. Read on.
Continue, verse 22. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceedingly hot, flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right, and I don't even like saying Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right.
Hananiah, Azariah, and Mishael. Right? Go on.
Come. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
Right, and you gotta imagine that, man. Imagine, you know, somebody throwing you in the damn furnace, man. You know how fast your heart gotta be beating? You fired, and you bound up, man. That's an intense situation. You gotta kind of live this. You gotta imagine that, man. Don't read that like an old white man, like it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with you, man. So you gotta imagine bound up, and that fire, you feel that heat, man. And they throwing more holes on there,
Right.
And it's a whole damn court of heathen, man, looking at you laughing, right? As you get bound up, you about to get thrown in a furnace, burned alive. Read on. That could be a horrible death, man.
Right.
Read on.
Verse 24. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished, and rose up in haste, and spake, and said unto his council, did not we cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire?
Right, then we try to kill 3 of the Israelites. Go on.
They answered and said unto the king, true, O king.
Yeah, true, right? We're demons. Yeah, we killed 3 of the sons of God. What's your deal? Go on.
And it said, lo, I see 4 men.
I see what?
I see 4 men loose.
He said, look, man, I see 4. Then we killed 3 of the Israelites, man.
Right.
How's it 4 in there, man?
Loose.
Look, I see 4 men and they loose, man.
Right.
How'd they get loose? Right, imagine getting thrown, bound up like this. You can't move in the furnace. The angel came down. Chill, man. Chill. It's
Right,
all
right,
good,
right,
man.
right. I got you.
Everything cool. I got you, baby. Everything good, man. And he there bound, unloose you, man.
Right.
Right? How you feeling? You good, man?
Just standing.
Right? Just standing there, man. Right? That's a beautiful spirit. Right? That the Most High sent to deliver them. I see 4 men loose. And what?
Lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of
Oh, just damn going through hell.
Walking in the midst of the fire.
Walking, hey, man, they was probably 2-stepping.
Right, right.
That's probably doing their thing, huh? It wasn't walking like you see the so-called white man walk. He walked like this. Right. Like, huh?
Right.
It wasn't walking like that, huh? So Edomite at my plantation that walk like that.
Oh, tippy toe.
Yeah, he walk on his tippy toes with his lower back out, huh? The Most High's not dealing with that walk, huh?
Right.
So these men was walking in the midst of the fire. And they was doing more than, because when you read the prayer of Azarias or the song of the 3 holy, that's the spirit. They were more than walking.
Right.
They had a long praise to the Most High. Man.
Right.
Right? Hold that. Bring that out, King.
Song of the 3 holy children. Verse 26.
And you, Slock, you gotta have that courage, man. Right? Not to serve any other God, even if your life is on the line, man. And these days are coming now, man.
Yeah.
The days draw nigh. It's easy to say what you would do, man.
Right.
But in those days, you got to pray for mercy and for boldness that the Lord give you the courage, no matter who's involved or what emotional attachments you have, to never bow down to a so-called God, man, or a false God, or the image of the beast, man. Right? Read on. And that's what that really teaches you. It teaches not to bow down to the image of the beast, right? On a spiritual level, which is this society, man. Right? So read on, King.
Verse 26. But the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows, and smote the flame of the fire.
And did what?
And
Smoke the flame of the fire.
Lord can take away that fire from you, man. Only the Most High can do that, man. Man can't do that. Man man is helpless in the furnace, man.
Right.
Right? Most High saying you're helpless, man. Bound up in your sins, going through affliction.
Right.
An angel delivers you, man. Read on.
And smote the flame of the fire out of the oven.
And what was ancient Egypt called? It was called the what? The iron or the fiery furnace, man. The Lord sent the angel to deliver us out of the furnace. And we was bound up in that furnace, man. The Lord did that 4,000 years ago. He did that 2,500 or so odd years ago. And the Lord is going to do that now, man. In this society. Because this is a damn furnace, man.
Right.
Of hell and wickedness. And we're still bound up, man, against our will. And the Lord is going to send Michael the archangel, man, to deliver us. So read on, King.
And made the midst of the furnace as it had been moist whistling wind.
Put the AC on. Right, read on.
So that the fire touched them not at all, neither burned nor troubled them. Then the three, as out of one mouth.
As out of what?
As out of one mouth.
In the spirit. Read.
Praised, glorified, and blessed the God in the furnace, saying, Blessed art thou, O Lord God of our fathers, and to be praised above all forever. Blessed is thy glorious and holy name.
What the Lord say?
Blessed is thy glorious and holy name.
And our forefathers always bless the name of the Most High. Right? We bless brothers, but you also got to bless the name of the Most High. Right. That's why we say, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushua. Huh? Right. You got to bless the name of the Most High. Don't be the brother you never bless the name of the Most High, but you only bless your brother. You don't want to bless the name of the Most High. That's off, man. Yeah, that's when the Lord made you.
Right.
Right? You're supposed to bless the Lord at all times, man. Go on.
And to be praised and exalted above all forever.
Read.
Blessed art thou in the temple of thy holy glory.
And we're not going to read. They was going in.
Yeah.
I mean, they was going in. The sun, the moon, the stars.
Right.
The beasts of the field, that thing over there.
And right.
Right there. And look at that move. Bless the name of the Most High. In the midst of the heaven. Hey, they was on fire. Right, the creatures of the sea, that thing, deep thing under there. Yeah. Right? You said, right, the flower, the snow, the rain, the elements, man.
Right, everything.
Right, all things. The servants, the prophets, everybody bless Yahweh.
Right.
Leaves. Right, the leaves of the tree. Imagine you thrown out, what else you want to do?
Right.
You got saved out of a furnace, man.
Right.
A fiery furnace. And it would be wicked to get up and say, right? All right. I guess that was cool. Dang, that was cool. Cool little miracle with us, right? I thought I was expecting, you to do a little more, but, I take it, right? I get back to work. That's wicked, man. Heinous. Right? Yeah, you said something, King? No. Go on, King.
Come. Select. Verse 32. Blessed art thou that beholdest the depths upon the cherubims, and to be praised and exalted above all forever.
Above all forever. So go back to Daniel, the 3rd chapter, man. And you're supposed to have that spirit to praise the name of the Most High, man. You're supposed to be joyous to praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Don't be you too mighty to bless the name of the Most High. Right? I don't want to bless the name of the Most High. I'm too mighty for that, man. Right. I'm going to bless the name of the Most High. I'm an austere man. Right? Y'all bless me. No, man, bless the name of the Most High, man. Sing a song to the Most High, man.
That's right.
David praised the Most High. Right. What do you think the Psalms are about?
Right.
The Psalms aren't college lectures, man.
Right.
They're not. It's not a manual, man. The Psalms are actual praises, man.
Right.
Right, and they're of different tempos, man.
Right.
And for different purposes when you go into it in the spirit, man. Right. And our forefathers sang to the Most High.
That's right.
And they had song to the Most High. The sisters had songs to the Most High. Moses had Moses' song. And Moses was a humble man. It's okay to have a Most High.
That's right.
Right? For you to teach your children the name of the Most High. Right. To praise the Most High in your house, man. Everybody's supposed to praise Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. If you're not praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, what are you doing? Being in this truth is not just, I know the revelation breakdown. Right? I know the revelation breakdown, and I know Deuteronomy 28. If you're not blessing the name of the Most High, if you're not praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, I got a question if you're an Israelite or not. I got a question, man. Right. Because every Israelite should be praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Right. All day, every day, man. Through the ups and the downs, man. It's always Barakatha Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Right. Bring that out, King.
It's the book of 2 Samuel, chapter 6 and verse 12.
Right.
And it was told King David, the Lord hath blessed the house of Obededom and all that pertaineth unto him.
Right, that's Obed-Edom, man. Right, go on.
Because of the ark of God, So David went and brought up the ark of God from the house of Obed-Edom into the city of gladness.
With what?
With gladness.
Depression.
With gladness.
Hey, man, to do the work of the Most High, you gotta be glad, man.
That's right.
This is the Ark of the Covenant going on. Right, go on.
And it was so that when they bare the ark of the Lord 6 paces,
they took 6 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happened?
He sacrificed oxen and fatlings.
That's a lot, man. Oh, wait. Right? They was moving with the oxen. Pause. Stop. And he offered sacrifice. That take a long time to do a sacrifice.
Right.
It's not an instant thing.
Right.
So I have to believe this took hours. Hours upon end. Every 6 paces, you offering up all these sacrifices, man. And you gotta wait till it's burnt and wait till it's done.
Right.
This is a big deal. Go on. And you gotta be, man, why is he doing that? Let's just get there, man. Hurry and get to Jerusalem. Doing all these damn sacrifices, man. I got stuff I gotta do. 6 paces, David, really, Dave? Right? That's his name, man. Right, go on.
And David before the Lord.
And David what?
And David danced before the Lord.
No, he just wrote lessons out.
And David danced before the Lord.
When the last time you danced before the Lord?
See that?
When the last time you danced before the Lord, man? Right? I'm not talking about you just dance with women. It's just you and your woman. You had a sip of wine and you put on, you know, the Isley brothers and y'all, you know, y'all doing y'all. No, when it was just you and you just danced. Right? That's a heavy spirit to have, man.
That's right.
A brother might feel awkward. He might, what am I doing? Hey, he danced before the Lord, man.
Right.
And he did this, and nobody knows what this dance was. You got a lot of pastors that try to imitate the dance. I saw one pastor, he was doing the you sit there, he was doing the, you know, he was doing the thing. But, you know, David wasn't doing, what's that dance, what they call that?
Robot, pop lock.
No, not the robot, pop lock.
Pop lock.
He wasn't, and he damn sure wasn't. I can't imagine. He wasn't crumping, right? Right? He wasn't crumping, right? Right? You said what? He wasn't crip walking.
Right.
Now, if I was a betting man, I think David, this is me speaking, I think David was doing what they call in Detroit or Chicago, they call it footwork.
Yeah.
They call it, in D.C., they call it
Beating your feet.
Right.
In Baltimore, rocking off. And I'm led to believe he was doing something like that. Now, I could be wrong.
Right.
That's me speaking as a man.
She despised it.
And he was doing it, and he would start sweating. Yeah. You know, it's one of the only dances where you really kind of, it get hot.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, I can't do this. Well, how come y'all not up there doing that right now? Well, we don't have to do that right now. Right? Now, you made it back, sister.
I said I'll be back. I'm
All praise.
I'm a woman of my word.
Okay, all right, good.
I want to hear what you got to tell me.
All right, well, that's good. That's good. The Most High put that in your spirit. Now, what we out here doing?
Y'all be out here on Saturdays?
Yeah, we out here on Saturdays, too. Right? But what we out here doing is telling our people, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child, that we're God's chosen people.
Absolutely.
That is our biblical nationality and identity that the Heavenly Father gave us. Now, you said that, I remember you said that you was a Christian.
Absolutely.
You know, you're a woman of your word and things of that nature, right? Now, what does Christ look like? As a Christian, what does Christ look like?
To me, in my mind, he look like me and you.
He looked like me and you. Now, did you know the Bible actually tells you what he looks like? Okay, we're going to read that. Give me Revelation 1 and 13.
Revelation 1 and 13 in the reads.
Right.
In the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like to the Son of Man.
One like what?
One like the Son of Man.
Right. So this is a description of who the world calls Jesus Christ.
Can you read it again for me?
Come on, read it from the top.
Thank you.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like it to the Son of Man.
One like unto the Son of Man. John saw the world calls Jesus Christ. Read on.
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
Right here, long garment on.
Absolutely.
Right, like a long robe. Right, down to the foot, something like this. Right, on that ancient icon picture. Go on.
And girt about the paps and girdle.
Around his midsection, he had a golden girdle on. Right, go on.
Head and his hairs.
Hold on, read that again.
His head and his hairs
were white like wool.
Were what?
Were white like wool.
He had woolly hair.
Right.
Natural hair like my hair. That's woolly hair. Go now. This image right here. Right, he don't have woolly hair.
Right.
Right. His head and his hairs are white like wool,
As white as snow.
and it's not white hair. That's
That's what they
straight.
want us to believe.
That's what they want you to believe. Now,
Right.
And his eyes was a flame of fire.
this man don't have a flame of fire eyes. Yet the Bible says he has a flame of fire eyes. Now, there's a little bit more in that. Read on.
And his like unto fine brass.
Read that again.
And
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Feet. Remember, they wore sandals. right? He have Jordans on, or so he has feet showing, right? And his feet are like fine brass, his skin color. Fine brass is what color? Brown.
Absolutely.
Now it's different shades of brown, right? You're a lighter brown, I'm a little darker, brothers may be darker than me. So let's see what shade of brown he was, or he is. Read.
As if they a furnace.
How dark was the Lord?
As if they burned in a
It
furnace.
was so dark, there's no other way to describe him outside of a man being burned alive inside of a furnace. If you open that furnace up and a man out, is he going to be lighter or darker? He's going to be real bright. So the Lord is a dark-skinned man.
Right.
Now, the Lord being a dark-skinned man, if the Lord was on the earth of Baltimore, right, in 5 AD, what would his race be? What would they classify him as?
If he was here,
Yeah.
they would say he black, like we are.
Right, that he was
A
black.
American.
A black, you absolutely right, a black American. Now, let's take a time machine 2 years ago. Did he ever call himself a black American?
Not at all.
What was he? Before they were
He
called
was black.
Okay, he was, but,
All of us come from Africa.
okay,
All of us.
now check this out. Your coat is black. My skin is brown, your skin is brown.
Go ahead.
Right? Now check this out. Hebrews 7 and 14.
Hebrews chapter 7 and verse 14.
Right,
it
now
out.
here's what the Lord's race. Everybody of the old ancient Israel, they never called themselves black or American or Negro or nigger or colored or Afro-American. Those are things that you and I and our parents and grandparents picked up.
Them people.
Right, we got it by the so-called white man.
Yeah.
Now read that again, what his classification would be.
Hebrews 7 and 14. For it is evident
Right, it can be seen.
that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Sprang what?
Sprang out of Judah.
He came from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
I am an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Also called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans are Israelites. And these are the 12 tribes. So if I'm a so-called American black, I myself, I would be from the tribe of Judah. Right? Brothers, they're from the tribe of Judah. You have brothers, they're from the tribe of Benjamin because their fathers go to the West Indies, Jamaica, the Bahamas, etc. And so forth and so on. So what tribe would you be from, sister? What is your father's ethnicity? Is he a so-called Negro? Is he Jamaican? Is he Puerto Rican? Is he? What is?
It's my father's side, Jamaican.
On your father's side?
Yeah.
Okay, his grandfather and all that?
His grandfather, his grandmother, my grandmother.
Okay, so you would be an Israelite, but Benjamin.
Right.
Benjamin in the building.
On
Right.
my side was mixed with them people.
Okay, now check this out. How did our forefathers get to the Bahamas, get to the St. Thomas, St. Lucia, St. John, these Canary Islands?
From them people.
Okay, from them
already
people.
there. Now, hold up. Say that again.
How did our people get
To the
transported
islands.
over there to the islands?
They took them.
Now give me Deuteronomy, I'm gonna show you something.
They took them.
That's in the Bible. The Most High God said that the so-called white man would enslave us if we broke the commandments. I'm gonna show you that. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 68.
Read 15 first.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
I know you heard of Moses before, right? I'm sure you've heard of what they call the 10 Commandments, right? But you know, believe it or not, there's over 600 commandments. Now, the Most High gave us commandments. Now, the stipulation was if you keep the commandments, you'll be blessed. If you break them, you're going to go through curses. He's going to read that. Read that.
But it shall come to pass,
It will happen
if thou hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
if these people don't listen to God,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command this day,
that what?
that all these curses,
That what?
that all these curses
Show what?
shall come upon thee and overtake
The
thee.
same Moses is talking to. Well, he said, let my people go.
Right.
And he freed them out of Egypt and they went through the Red Sea. He also told them, if you break the commandment, you're going to go through curses. Right? See, a lot of people think Moses' words just stopped at the 10 Commandments and that was the end of the story. No, there was more to it.
Right.
The commandments were the promises were contingent on you keeping the commandments.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna show you 2 curses in the Bible system. 3. And I want you to tell me what people fit these curses. Because God said that these people, if they break the commandments, they're going to go through curses. Read verse number 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who's cursed in the cities? Who lived the worst? Us. Who was cursed in the field?
Us.
Us. Who the Lord talking about?
Us.
Talking about us.
Right.
That's only one curse. There's 40 plus. I'm gonna show you two more. Number 66.
Verse number 66.
Start at 65.
Verse 65. And among these nations thou shalt find no ease.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt find no ease.
The Lord said, once you're sent to these nations, you're not going to have any ease. Life is going to be hard. Financially, you're going to be stressed out, struggling, hustling, trying to survive. Who doesn't have any rest in our people? Who stand up all night working all these jobs? Right? Struggling, hustling, trying to sell. That's our people. Go on.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
And do we have any rest? Can we just sit back? No, we got to hustle, we got to work. We got bills, we got stuff we got to take care of.
Right.
Read on.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart,
A true heart,
and failing of eyes,
failing of eyes,
and sorrow of
you're
mind.
going to be all stressed out and depressed, right? In the land that the Most High will send you in. That's how we live. We live in a society where we're always trying to survive. We're always trying to gain, right? Now go to 68.
Verse number 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now here's the last curse. Read again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
What were
again.
they doing in Egypt the first time? When Moses said, let my people go. What lifestyle were they under? What condition were they under? For Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Remember what they were doing? What was it? He said, let my people go. They were in slavery. Remember, they was in slavery from Pharaoh.
Yeah.
And building up the pyramids and the cities and all of the relics and monuments in Egypt. The people of the Lord did that.
Absolutely.
Now, give me Judith 5 and 11. That's why he went before Pharaoh, and said, let my people go, right? To free them from slavery and from bondage. Now, read that.
Judah 5 and 11 and read, therefore the king of Egypt rose up against them and dealt subtly with them.
This is the history of what happened. Go on.
And brought them low with labor and brick.
And what did he do?
Made them
And
slaves.
did what?
And made them slaves.
So, in ancient Egypt, Pharaoh made our people slaves. Now, we were slaves in Egypt. Moses, by the hand of the Most High, freed us out of Egypt. He said, if you break the commandments, you're going to be cursed in the city.
Right.
You're going to be cursed in the field.
Right.
You're going to have sorrow. You're never going to have any rest. And you're also going to go back into Egypt again. Meaning back into what again? There you go.
Right.
Read it from the top. Deuteronomy.
This is
28,
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again
to slavery again.
with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Who was sent in slavery on ships?
Us.
Us.
Our people.
Our people. So the Lord, he ain't talking to the Chinese man.
Right.
He ain't talking to the Arab man.
Right.
The East Indian man, the
Right.
so-called white. The people that were freed out of Egypt, the people that you read about in the Bible, are also the same people who are victims of the slave trade. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Right?
thou shalt see it no more again.
And you will never see your homeland again. It's in the Bible. Go on.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies
You know we were sold. Read.
for bondmen
And what?
and bondwomen,
Go on.
and no man shall buy
And
you.
no man's going to redeem you and buy you. So races, who fit these curses? Us. So the scriptures are about us. Even down to the physical description of the people of the Bible. Right? But what they did is they made you believe that everybody in the Bible is a so-called white man. Oh, that's good.
I still got questions.
That's good. And the Most High got the answers.
Right.
Right.
No, a lot of our people believe in this image, and they believe that we're inferior and we're black people and African Americans. These are the things that they taught us and instilled in us over the span of plus years. But the Most High is letting us know that we're not the names that they have called us, right? We are the name that the Most High gave us is what? Israelites. That's the name that the Lord gave us. So that everybody on the earth, go ahead.
One question. You guys believe in God?
We
himself,
believe in the
right?
Most High God.
Absolutely. I believe in Jesus, but I do not believe Jesus was God. I believe God is God.
I believe God is God too.
Jesus is a man like us. I don't believe Jesus is a God. Was God. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Okay, now we believe that Jesus is the Son of God.
I believe that too.
Okay, so
but I don't believe. Some people believe he was God.
give me 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and 3.
Con.
He is the Son of God. He's
Right.
not the Most High God. Right? Now bring that up.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3, and it reads, "What I will have you know, the head of every man is Christ."
So this is the order that the Most High laid out. Right? Now, in the creation, everybody's not the same. The head of every man is Christ. So we're not above Jesus. All right?
Absolutely.
Go on.
And the head of the woman, man.
And the woman, contrary to popular belief, the woman is not equal to the man.
I know it.
Okay, go on.
And the head of Christ is God.
Read that again.
And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. And so you have the Most High God, then you have his Son, Jesus Christ, and then you have man, and then you have woman. Right? You have children, right? Then the beasts of the field, then the other nations.
Right.
So that's how the Most High laid it out. Right? So we don't believe that Jesus Christ is the Heavenly Father. Right? But we do believe that he was sent by the Heavenly Father, right? As a lamb without spot and without blemish, to die for the sins of the children of Israel, so we can be reconciled to the Most High God through faith. That's right. We believe that. The only reason that we understand these scriptures is because of the Spirit of Yahweh. Now, I've been using the word Jesus Christ, right, often, right, throughout our conversation, but his name is not actually Jesus. The letter J was just invented in the 1800s. Did Jesus Christ, did he speak English? No. So the letter J and the letter E, etc., English letters. So his name could not have been Jesus. His mother, his father, they didn't speak English. So he has a Hebrew name, right? That's the language that his people spoke. Our people spoke. It's the Hebrew. His real name is Yahushua. That is the true name of the Son of God. Matthew 1 and 21.
Matthew 1 and 21, and it reads, "And she shall bring forth a son,
Mary will have a son,
and thou shalt call his name Yahushua."
What's his name?
Yahweh.
Who's his name?
Yahushua.
Yahushua, which means he deliverer. Go on.
For he shall save his people from their sins.
Hear that? He's going to save his people from their sins. So his real name is Yahweh. Right? Can you say that, sister? There you go, Yahweh. You said that.
Right.
You said that like you've been saying that your whole life.
See that?
Like you've always known that. Somewhere deep in your spirit. So his son name is Yahushua. Now, God is also just a title. Right? Because you have many so-called gods. People call Zeus a god, Brahma a god, all these heathen so-called gods, right? But there's the Most High God, and he has an actual name. Right? Now, give me Psalms 3 and 18. Or Isaiah 12 and 2. I got Isaiah. Bring that.
Isaiah chapter 12 and verse number 2.
Here's the name of the Most High.
Behold, God is my nation.
Read.
I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Yahweh.
What's the Most High name?
For the Lord Yahweh.
Who do we serve?
For the Lord Yahweh.
Read.
Is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation.
So his name is Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Can you say that's Yahweh? There you go.
See that?
You said what?
You're going to have me going around saying it.
Well,
All
that's the
praise
name
to the
of
Most High.
Right. You're supposed to be
Right.
around saying it.
Right.
Right. That's what we all say that.
Right.
I'm looking at the unclean and the clean.
Oh, you looking at the Unclean? Well, that's a good
What's
picture
so
to look at.
crazy is,
What's that?
and then we're going to have the discussion, then I'm going to leave.
Why you gotta leave, sister?
Because I got some things to do, but
Okay.
this mom is a Christian,
Okay.
dad is a Muslim. How they got together, only thing I could think of is only one God.
Right. There is only one
So
God.
I never ate the pork.
Okay,
Mom
now-
never made it.
Okay. Now, a lot of Muslims, right, don't eat pork. Some Muslims do. They're very hungry.
Yeah.
Right? Now, a lot of Muslims don't eat pork. Don't they eat pork because
Unclean.
it's unclean? Where did they get that understanding from? They got it from the Bible. Now, the Quran was written around 700 years or so before Muhammad walked the earth. So there's a lot of things in the Quran
That came from the Bible.
you go that came from the
Absolutely.
Bible.
Absolutely.
Right. Now, would you rather hear a primary, let's say something happened in your family, right? Would you rather hear from a first-hand witness, second-hand witness? Who do you think got the most information? Got all of the detail? All
I
of the
would
good
say
stuff?
the second hand.
No, the second hand, they heard it by word of mouth.
All right.
So you want to hear it from the first hand.
Right.
You want a primary source. You want to go straight to who said it.
Right.
It's like I said something behind your back. You don't want to go to hell. Who heard it? You want to come to me.
Right. Straight from
Right.
the
So
horse's
the
mouth.
point, right, I had to say straight from the horse's mouth. Now the point I'm making is the Bible is the ultimate. That's the primary source. That's
All
the
the
first hand
answers.
witness. Now you got all this other stuff that's second, third, and ninth. Right? Now in the Bible it actually tells you what you can and cannot eat. Any curses that we read, they only happen because we break the commandments of the Most High.
Right.
And one of the commandments tells you that you can't eat pork. Now you
Right.
don't eat pork, right?
No, not at all.
Shrimp and lobster.
I did.
Leviticus 11:9.
Leviticus 11:9 in the reads.
Right?
No.
These shall ye eat
What the Lord say?
These shall ye eat.
So knowing that you're an Israelite, sister, you gotta know the commandments.
Right.
Now you gotta know the commandments of the Most High.
Right.
You gotta know if you really serving the Most High.
Right.
Right? Because it's one thing to word, but it's another thing to actually go back and read and go back and say, am I really serving the Most High? Am I really keeping the commandments?
Right.
Right? These shall you eat of all that are waters.
whatsoever have fins and scales.
Whatsoever have fins and scales.
It has to have fins and scales.
Fins and scales.
If it comes out the water in order for you to eat it. Go on.
In the waters and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
You can only eat what? There you go.
Right.
Read.
And all that have not fins and scales,
All that have not fins and scales.
in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of things which is in the waters,
They show what?
they shall be an abomination unto
So
you.
no more crab, sister. No more lobster. No shrimp.
Right.
No mussels, oysters, calamari, catfish, all of that. None of that. So this day forward. That's what the Most High said. I didn't say that, the Lord said that.
Right.
Right? And these are and there's more unclean preachers.
Right.
We couldn't fit it all on them.
Right.
I'm gonna go Google some stuff.
Well, look, hold on.
Hold
You
on.
go back and you read it. Read Leviticus 11th chapter, and it tells you what you can eat and what you cannot eat, and that's your primary source. That's how you build yourself up as an Israelite. So you gotta go back and read that.
Right.
We gotta start from scratch.
Right.
Because hey, Google got a lot of fact checkers.
Right.
There's a lot of scammers.
Yeah.
And you click link and your bank account is depleted.
Absolutely.
Right. And you gotta go back and read these scriptures, man. Right. And trust the Most High.
Right.
So, what would your nationality be according to the Bible? What are we telling you, sister? What is
Israelite.
You
Right.
What tribe you from, sister? Remember, your father goes back to the West Indies. So, what tribe would you be from? What'd that say right there?
What is it? Benjamin?
Uh-oh.
Say it.
Benjamin! Benjamin from the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
Banyamyan.
Banyamyan.
To the right. Right? So you would be an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin.
Right.
According to the Bible, from this day forward, you are no longer a Negro woman, a negress, a colored woman.
Right.
Right? Afro-American woman, an African-American woman. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
I'm from the tribe of Judah, bro. And I know that. I would never call myself a Negro or a black man.
Right.
Or an African-American boy.
Right.
Right? Or an American descendant of slavery. Or a copper American. Lies.
Lies.
People call these lies. These are depressing, sad, ignorant, unlearned terms. And when you accept that, you're pretty much saying the so-called white man still has rulership over my mind. And I accept being what you call me whatever you want to call me. That's what you're saying.
Right,
But when
right.
you say that you're an Israelite, what you're really saying is you have power with the Most High.
That's
You
right.
are a prince of the Most High. Or you would be one of the daughters of the Most High, sister. That's what you're saying. Quick before you leave, I know you got to leave. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. Give me 2 Samuel 7:3. Let me get that first. Here's what the Most High said about you, sister. First, you get Deuteronomy 7.
2 Samuel.
Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. That's fine. That's fine. Read that.
Deuteronomy 7:6 in the read.
Right?
For thou art an holy people.
Hold on. Read that again.
For thou art an holy people.
The Lord called us a holy people. I don't care what America calls us thugs and gangsters and we don't care. The Lord called us a holy people.
And
Right?
to the Lord thy God,
Right?
the Lord has chosen thee
He chose us.
Right.
to be a special people.
To be a what?
To
be a special people.
He chose us.
Right.
You never read in the Bible from the beginning to the end, and we read the Bible plenty of times.
Right.
Never did the Most High choose all of the human race.
Right.
It never happened.
Right.
He never did that. Look, the Most High said that we are a special people. I tell you, read on.
above all people.
Everybody the same.
Above all
All
people.
bleed red.
Above all people.
That are what?
That are upon the
The
earth.
Lord said the Israelites
Right.
are above everybody on the earth.
Right.
Who the strongest people, sister?
Right.
Who? Let's talk about it.
us.
Who the
Right.
fastest? Who cooked the best?
Of course.
Who make
us.
the best music? Dance the best. Who the best at everything? And who's
I believe
us?
it.
Who's us?
I'm gonna say the Israelite.
Right.
And the Most High said that. The Lord said that.
Right.
Because we've been bound and we've been all types of destroyed and thrown in the
They can't
mud.
kill
And,
us.
right, and taught us we was nothing, man. The Most High said we're everything.
Right.
We the people of the Lord, sister, and that's why we come out here to teach our people that.
Right.
Right?
We
To
come
show
out
our
here
people
for
how
it.
great they are.
Right.
And how to deliver yourself from this captivity. Right? Oh, I know one more thing. I know you said a little water and a little soda, and it ain't gonna hurt nobody, right? I remember you said that.
Con, I remember that.
Now, that's, I'm gonna show you something real quick. Read Exodus 20 and 8. Listen to this. Exodus 20 and 8.
Exodus 8 and it reads,
Right?
remember the Sabbath day.
No, remember Mother's Day.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Remember Valentine's.
Remember the Sabbath day.
Right?
To keep it.
There's a day called the Sabbath day. You heard of that before? Okay, now read that.
6 days shalt thou labor, do all thy
We
work.
got 6 days to take care of whatever business, sell. If you want to work, we got 6 days to do it. Right? Go on.
But the seventh day
The seventh day,
is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work.
we can't do no work on that day. Now, that day is the seventh day of the week. So if Sunday is the first day of the week, what would be the seventh day? Genesis 1 and 5.
Friday. No, hold up.
Sunday.
Saturday.
There you go, Saturday.
There you go. There you go.
So Saturday is called the Sabbath day. Now, on that day, you can't do any work. Now, again, I'm gonna tell you something, sister. Right? Which people don't know. The day doesn't begin at midnight. That's something that we were taught in America. You know how they do the countdown? 11:59, then 12 a.m. is a new day. That's not in the Bible. It's not even close. The Most High told you actually it's a new day, and we're going to show you that. Genesis 1 and 5. Read that.
Come on. Genesis 1 and 5 and it reads,
Right? Because our people got to come back and learn the truth. Read that.
and God called the light day,
Right?
and the darkness he called night.
And what?
And the evening and the morning
And the what?
and
the evening and the morning
were the first day.
That was the first day. So when the sun went down, it became the evening time,
Oh,
the day was over.
Right.
So the day, they didn't have clocks back then, right? Apple Watches.
Absolutely.
So when the sun went down, they knew the day was over. Look at the sun and tell what hour it is. High noon, right? If it's right in front of you, you can see. And study the hours based off of the sun. Now when the sun went down, the day was over, right? So the days go from sundown until sundown. From sunset until sunset. Does that make sense? So the Sabbath day,
It's in the driving book.
right. So the Sabbath day would be from Friday sundown until Saturday sundown. That's the Sabbath. Meaning what?
Say that again.
Friday sundown until Saturday sundown. It's the Sabbath. Which means that right now it's the Sabbath. Which means right now work. Right now we can't buy, we can't sell. That day is holy.
On Friday? or
From
the
Friday sundown until Saturday
Oh, I see
sundown.
what you're saying.
Right, time limits that the Most High gave us. Friday sundown till Saturday sundown.
Well, why Christians do the Sunday?
Oh,
That's a whole nother story.
you might as well have a seat on that and
No,
get
I'm
some
good.
hand warmers.
I'm
And now I'm gonna tell him, be brief. The brother got a precept, and I'm gonna answer it with a very quick answer. Most High will.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and 31.
Bring it out.
People of the land bring ware any victuals on the Sabbath day to
So
sell,
people will come and try to sell us things on the Sabbath. What is the commandment?
that we would not buy it of them.
That what?
That we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath
On the Sabbath
or on the holy day.
or in the whole, like a new moon.
And that we would leave the seventh year in the exaction of every day.
That's right. So the Sabbath day is a day of no working or no buying or no cooking.
Right.
Right? So it's no selling on the Sabbath system. I know you out here, you doing your thing, but if you love and fear the Most High, put the Most High over your priorities or your task and your goal and your agenda and what you want to do.
Con.
Now, do you love the Most High more or do you love what
I
you
love him more.
Right.
I guess I'm on their turn. Well, I definitely don't believe Jesus is
Right.
white, but I'm.
I understand.
You know.
And Christianity, they do it on Sunday because there's a man by the name of Constantine, right? Now, Constantine, around 320, 325 AD, invented something called the Sunday Edict. Now, you heard Sunday Edict before? No. Have you heard of that?
No.
So the Sunday Edict was a day that, now he was a Roman, right? He served under the Byzantine Roman Empire. And he made a law where he said that instead of the Sabbath day being from Friday night to Saturday night, I'm going to make it now so-called Sunday, right? So Sunday goes back to the worship of the actual sun. That's why it's called Sunday. Nobody randomly put sun and it was an accident. It was done by design to worship the sun. Now, listen to this. Sunday Edict. Bring that out, King.
Con. Sunday law was an edict issued by Roman Emperor Constantine in 321 AD.
In what?
In 320 AD.
He invented that. Go on.
It made Sunday.
It made Sunday,
the day of the sun, the official day of rest.
It made Sunday, which is the day of the sun, the official day of rest, right?
Before the Sunday law was declared, only the church in Rome and some churches under its influence kept Sunday work.
People got influenced by the Romans, right? Now the Romans are so-called white people,
Right.
right? And they're the same people that made this image. They're the same people that invented every nation of Christianity that you know of today. Baptists, Calvinists, Lutheranists, Episcopalian, Pentecostal, Methodists, all these are denied Christianity invented by so-called white men, Europeans. So we were taught how to serve the Most High by our enemies. That's what we were taught in Christianity. In Christianity, you can eat pork, yet the Bible tells you not to.
Exactly.
In Christianity, you want to do Friday night to Saturday night, yet the Bible tells you not to. So Christianity teaches you everything outside of what God said.
Right.
So we have to come back, not to religion and not to Christianity and white supremacy, but we got to come back to God.
Right.
As the Israelites and follow word for word the instructions of Most High God.
Right.
I told you I'm a Christian, but I had my, because I'm reading the same thing you reading, and it just doesn't make sense what they be saying in church.
Right.
So I question it. Sometimes they get mad at me when I question it.
Well, you know why they get mad? Because again, you're looking for truth.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's a place of lies.
Absolutely.
It's a place of indoctrination.
It doesn't make
lies.
sense.
It doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't make sense.
But this is the truth.
Absolutely.
And the Spirit is going to bear
reading
witness.
it.
Right, and you're hearing it.
Absolutely.
So the Spirit beareth witness with Spirit that we
We
are
are the children of God.
That's how you know that you're an Israelite and it makes sense. So that we're the Israelites and it makes sense. And you know the name of Yahweh, the name of his son Yahweh Shah.
So
it's all about the Spirit.
Where do the women gather? Is it just the
No.
guys?
We got it's women. We have some daughters and things of that nature. We have a school, you know, where we come together, the men, you know, the sisters, and we pray. We go over the scriptures. They congregate. We break bread. We fellowship and rejoice in each other's presence. And we keep this day holy. Sister.
God.
Right? You ought to come cool, sister.
Right.
And meet the sisters.
That's
Right?
why I'm asking.
Well, okay. All praise to the Most High. So this is the flyer. On there is the address to the school and the time. Right? It's right up the street. It's about 10 minutes from where we at right now.
Less than that. Yeah.
Right, yeah, less than that.
I don't live too far from here.
Okay, all praise to the Most High. We want to see you up there, sister.
Absolutely. I'm gonna come check y'all out.
All right, Lord willing,
Lord
Lord
willing.
willing. And you said you're a woman of your word.
I'm a word.
Okay, all right.
What days?
On the Sabbath day.
So that's Friday.
Friday night to Saturday night, but we only go on Saturday. Right, so we're there on Saturdays.
Okay.
At, you know, for now, 3:30? Let's say
Okay.
4 o'clock.
It won't be this week, but it'll definitely be next week because I'm taking the kids to birthday, Dave and Buster's.
And that's a whole nother conversation about birthdays.
And
about
my
Dave and
dad don't
Buster's.
celebrate nothing.
You said what?
My dad doesn't celebrate anything.
Well, you gotta now, sister. Check this out before you leave.
Cell phone.
Okay.
I ain't lying.
Now the Most High gave you your own days, so you gotta go back to the days the Most High gave you. You got the Passover, you got the new moon, you got the Purim, the destruction of Nicanor. You had days that the Most High gave you that you have to take joy in, as an Israelite.
That's right.
All right, sister.
I'm gonna come and learn.
All right, Most High will.
Most High will.
All right, we out here every
Peace
Friday
to y'all.
around this time, sister.
All right, baby.
All praise to the Most High.
You too. All praise to the Most.
Okay, Most High willing. Right? Let's get a Most High hand.
God.
Right, all praise to the Most High, man. That's a beautiful thing, man, for the daughters of Zion to come back and hear the words of the Lord, huh? And then she walked away and we got on her.
Right.
Hey, but the Most High had mercy.
Right.
The Most High had mercy, and the Most High brought it back, and the Most High changed her heart unto humility and mildness, man. Right? She went from a scoffer and a railer, and the Most High very merciful, man. Because the Most High ain't had to do that, man.
Nah.
Right? The Most High could have had her away in darkness and utter confusion, man.
Right.
You know, and the Most High, he works on his time, man. He works on his time through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Right? Give me the book of Revelation 18 and 21. Right, very humble sister, man. 49 and 1. And we pray that the Most High put the spirit in her to come to the school, man. And learn to get built up, man. We need more righteous, virtuous mothers. In the book of Judges, let me get that real quick. Give me Judges 5 and 7. One quick precept. There rose up a mother in Israel. Right? We need more righteous influences, man.
You ain't lying,
Righteous
King.
women to step up to the plate, man.
Right.
Stop being whores.
Right.
Stop twerking.
Right.
Stop tricking.
Right.
Stop looking.
Right.
Stop lusting. Stop licking. Stop freaking off, man.
Right.
And come back and serve the Most High, man. You're doing everything but serve the Most High. Every ing word but serving the Lord, man. Bring that out, King, real quick. Judges 5 and 7.
Judges chapter 5 and verse number 7.
Right?
The inhabitants of the villages ceased. They ceased in Israel until that I, Deborah, arose. That I arose a mother in Israel.
Arose a what?
I
Arose a mother in Israel.
Family, y'all got time for the one verse.
One verse.
We got
One
one
verse.
verse.
One verse.
One
One
verse,
of 'em.
sister. You want to hear one verse?
I hear you.
Okay, all right, stop right here. We're going to read you one verse. Take a fly. Take a fly. Take
Right
this
here.
fly. Here, take this.
I take a flight.
They want to do what they wanted to. But the point is, there arose a mother in Israel. We need more mothers in Israel.
Right.
Wars in Israel.
Right.
Right? Too many wickedness in Israel. Huh? Every other year, the history put forth this illuministic government puts forth another whore. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the one whore get played out.
Played out, right.
They're like, damn, they're going to wake back up.
Right.
Let's find another one.
Mm-hmm.
And they just pick another whore out there, man. Yeah, they just throw them out there, man. Right, so again, we need women to repent, man. Put your dress on, put your hair wrap on. You women that are married, submit to your Lord, man. Call your husband Lord, man. Submit to your king, man. Right? Be in order. You woman that's not married, don't look and rush to be married. Build yourself, right? And you're supposed to be a wife in the spirit before you become a wife physically, man. You should the ins and outs of how to be a wife, man. Right? Your sister, you got married, now you learn how to be a wife. You should have been learned that, man. Right? Oh, I gotta learn how to, right? Because doing your damn courting, you was too busy talking about freaky stuff, man. And madness, man. What would you do if I was there? You know, you should have been talking, you should have had righteousness, man. Right? That's why a lot of Israelite marriages are corrupt, man. Because they're full of lust and diverse vanities. Yeah, FaceTime freaking, man. What would you do if I was there, sister Deborah? Oh, brother Judah. Let me show you. Hey, that's wickedness, man. Oh, brother Judah. Right? Call me brother Judah. Right? And you got real Hebrew wickedness, man. Shalom. Let me hear you say shalom the way I like it. Right? Keep speaking the Hebrew. North, man. Be in order. Give me Revelation 18 and 21. See the marriage councils, man. Right? Read that. Too many marriage councils in Israel, man.
Right.
Read that.
Revelation 18 and 21, and it reads, and the Egypt took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence.
Thus with what?
Thus with violence.
What did the Lord say?
Thus with violence.
Read.
Thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down and shall no more at all.
That's right. Give me Genesis 49 and 1.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and 1. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together.
It's too cold.
Gather yourselves together.
Go on day at work.
Gather yourselves.
Do your own thing.
Gather yourselves together.
Read. That I may tell you that which befall you in the last days.
You living in the last days, man. You living in the end of the world, man. You living in the time where Yahweh Shah is touching the earth, right? Emulation draws nigh. If you don't repent, cast away your idols, you're gonna be cut down like the rest of these heathen, man.
Right.
That's gonna be the end of your story, man. The Most High gonna punch your tickets, man. And people are going to be weeping, and there's going to be a lot of gnashing of teeth. Give me the book of St. John, chapter 12 and 28. Read that.
John, chapter 12 and number 28. Father, glorify thy name.
Well, y'all was just say,
Father, glorify thy name.
King of Kings say,
Father, glorify thy name. Father, glorify thy name.
Read. Then came there a voice from heaven saying, I have both glorified it and will glorify it again.
And with that, we want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashai. Guam Yashua!
Guam Yashua!
Guam Yashua!
Guam Yashua!
Guam Yashua! Don't go anywhere. The next powerful, dynamic, electrifying speakers on the scene. Shalom.
Shalom.
All praises to the Most High. Let's clap it up for them. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashai. Hey, bring Bring out whatever you got. We're gonna get a couple through the spirit. All praises to the Most High. He bringing in the lost sheep in the last days, man. Bring it out, King.
It's the book of Job, chapter 42 and verse 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job.
Right, and the Lord is going to turn the captivity, right, of the Israelite man in the last days, man. You're no longer going to have a foot on your neck, man. And nothing but violence and destruction placed upon you, man. He's going to show you mercy in the last end. Right, give me the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2. Right, start at verse number 4, man. And the Most High is going to show you a lot of mercy and love and peace. Bring that out.
Bring it out.
Zephaniah 2 and 4.
Come. Zephaniah 2 and 4 in the read. For Gaza shall be forsaken, and Ashkelon and desolation. They shall drive out Ashdod. Verse 3.
Bring it out.
Seek ye the Most High, all ye meek of the earth.
Right, all ye meek of the earth, man. The Lord says, seek ye the Most High, all ye meek of the earth.
Read. Come. Which shall wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness. Seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Hey, the Lord said he'll hide you in the day of the Lord's anger, man. Right? If you seek mercy, right, judgment, if you're on fire, if you're doing the work of the Most High, he'll hide you in the day of adversity and destruction. And he'll turn your captivity. Give me Psalms 33 and verse number 11. Bring that
Bring it out.
Psalm chapter 33 and verse number 11. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever.
Right, it standeth forever, man. What is the counsel of the Most High? For your will. Right, the Most High's counseling, right, in the third heaven, he is brought past, right, counsel, promises, love, right, meekness. All of these things the Most do for his children in the last days. Read.
The thoughts of his heart to all generations.
To all generations, right? Give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, right, in the third to the last verse. Read.
Blessed is the nation whose God Lord.
Right, blessed is the nation, man, whose God is the Lord. Meaning bless you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, that repent and come back to the Most High in the last days, for his mercy is infinite. Read.
And the people whom he hath chosen for his own.
Read.
The Lord looketh from heaven. He beholdeth all the sons of men.
Right, he sees all of the sons of men. He sees them that are on fire, them that are diligent, them that are reading, them that are fasting, them that actually care about. Right. You got a lot of people that tread the name of the Lord underfoot, man, through their sins, their abominations, their iniquity, man. And they care not to go hard for the Lord's name, man. The Lord died for you, man. There should be enough deep down within your spirit to stir you up for his name, man. To stand up for his name, to teach for his name, man.
Right.
To die for his name. Read it again.
The Lord looketh from heaven.
Right, the Most High is always beholding the sons of men. Read.
He beholdeth all the sons of men. From the place of his habitation, he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth.
Read.
He fashioned their hearts alike. He considereth all their works.
He doeth what?
He considereth all their works.
Right, meaning what, man? You may have a man in chess, he'll ponder the pawn, the bishop. He'll ponder the queen and the king. He ponders the next decision and move that he's going to make, man. The Most High is looking upon all flesh, and he's considering each one of their works, man. Somebody getting shot right in the alley. Somebody studying the precepts, trying to figure out that parable. He's pondering everybody's heart and their intentions. Right, read.
Verse number 16. There is no king save by the multitude of inhabitants.
Rush right there. Give me the book of Psalms chapter 6 and verse number 3. Right, so the Most High's mercy is infinite and he's beholding all flesh. Give me the book of Sirach chapter 16, right, verse number 20. Psalm 63. Hey, brother, you got him in the hill, brother? Hey, brother, you believe in God, brother? You believe in God, brother? Come and hear the words of the Lord, brother. He can save your life. Come on, brother. Bring it.
Sirach chapter 16.
It's like, I guarantee he's having spirits in a bad day, man. Right through the curses, man. Right. I mean, something may have befallen to him to snatch his confidence and strength away from the Most High. And now he doesn't believe. He's lack of hope. Right, the Most High brokenhearted, man.
Right.
Read that and give me the book of Isaiah chapter 61. He's for the brokenhearted. He's for them that don't have hope in this world, man. Right. That need somebody to lift them up and help them through the Spirit, man. Give me that first.
Isaiah chapter 61 and verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings to the meek.
Right, and if you're anointed to teach good tidings, you're commanded to, man. Who are you to take the oil, the wisdom, and the knowledge that's bestowed on you? Withdraw yourself from this truth. Withdraw yourself from your duty in your office, doing the work of the Most High.
Read. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Right, the Most High sent all of us out here, man. Right. The Most High sent the messengers out here to bind up the brokenhearted, man. Them that are crying that had a bad day, them that got fired, right? Them that mother and father just died, man. They're trying to figure out how they're gonna pay these bills, how they're gonna stay on fire, right? Read.
To proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prisons.
Right, and the prisons on a physical level, but it's much more on a spiritual level, man. We all have yokes of iron, of sin placed upon us, man. Now, a brother, if it was up to him, he wouldn't sin. He'd be perfect every day. He wouldn't befall himself by dreams. He wouldn't think lewd thoughts. He wouldn't deep down have envy or jealousy or hatred or these spirits that conjure down within your members, man. Hey, but the Lord is sent to do what? To set you free from these spirits, man. Imagine 1 hour without having no spirits on you, man. Not one spirit on you, not one lewd thought, and you can only meditate on the commandments perfectly, man. That sounds like the kingdom. The Most High sent his beloved son to set you from everything you're bound in, man. All your problems, your troubles. So a lot of brothers have a lot of deep down issues. You ask a brother how you doing, he's only going to tell you that top layer, man. He's not even going to tell you the middle or what's really deep down in his soul bothering him, man. Right, that may be shut up in his bones to the day of deliverance, man. Things we need to be delivered from. Right, read that again.
To proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison.
And the what?
And the opening of the prison.
And the opening of the prison.
To them that are bound.
To them that are bound. A lot of brothers are bound down, man. Bound with their sins. Or you could drop Psalms, give me Romans chapter 7, right in verse 17, and bring that.
Sirach chapter 16 and verse 20.
Read out.
No heart can think upon these things worthy, and who is able to conceive his ways?
Right, who's able to conceive the ways of Most High, to understand his thoughts, right? Understand the things that the Most High is going to bring upon the earth, right? The Most High's counsels. Read.
It is a which no man can see, for the most part of his works
For the most part of works
are hid.
Right, it's hid from man, man. You don't know your day and your hour. Most High can destroy you in your sleep tonight, man. Right, everybody has to be on fire. The most part of the Most High are hid. Right, bring that up.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 17. Bring it out. Now then, it is no more I that do it.
Right, it's no more I that do it. Right, meaning Paul, right, give me the book of Acts. Right, chapter 8 verse 1. Right. Hey, brothers, come and hear the words of God, brothers. Y'all got 2 minutes real fast? I know it's cold out here, brother.
1 minute. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Y'all got 2 minutes, brothers.
Yeah, it's cold.
That's some damn shorts.
Can't say it, bring that out there, shorts.
Right.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 17. Now then, it is no more I that do it.
Right, and Paul, no more I that do it, man. Right, it's no more I that go off and I'm trapped by these sins, these wicked lewd thoughts. Right, read.
But sin that dwelleth in me.
Sin dwells in each and every one of us, man. Now you can't necessarily see it. You pick a brother aside, open it, and you can pull that lust out, man. No, everybody has to dealing with, man. And Paul even had sin bestowed upon him. Everybody in his flesh is troubled in some type of way, man. Some type of way it's your thoughts deep down within you plaguing your mind and trying to snatch you away from the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. And you have to rest in the glory and mercy of the Lord to deliver you, man. You have to start praying and hoping for the deliverance of the Lord more, man. Right. And start worrying about settings of the things of this world and look at and think about more spiritual things, man. We pray spiritually to get spiritual things to move in our favor. How much be farewell, man? We're always praying for carnal things. More money, better job, flash my back. Everything is carnal, man. Think about the spirit. How much more would you be able to pray if the Lord removed certain spirits off of you? How harder would you have faith if Most High remove these spirits off of you? How much more would you pray for destruction of your enemies if the Most High remove these spirits off of you?
See that?
So it's no more I that do it. It's sin that's real enemy, man. It's the Lord said our last enemy is death, man. Right? Give me the book of 1 Corinthians. Right, you can hold that. Give me 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Right, and start at 2. But I want to get that real fast. We're going to go back to Romans.
I got it. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 52. In the twinkling of an eye.
Right, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye.
At the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be.
And that's the end all be all. The dead being raised incorruptible. Man. They're no longer going to have the burdens of bestowed on them, man. But I hate them hearing about evil and trouble. My brother going off and this sister died, and you hear about evil too much, man. It weighs down on your spirit, man.
Right.
Or what if one of our brothers fell asleep, man? What if somebody got in a car accident and that hit the group chat? What if something happened and it bring down your joy to a vexation spirit, man? And all that dwells deep down within you, those cares, those troubles, those cries, right? That pain, right? Read.
It shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed.
And we shall what?
And we shall be changed.
And we shall be changed, man.
Right.
Now, if the elect is on the earth, hey, brother, come hear the words of God, brother.
I don't have time.
You don't have God, brother? Right, read this. Man. I bet Al Bundy will probably have time for it. Look at him.
See that?
Hey, young Al Bundy. Bring that.
And we shall be changed.
And we shall be changed. Now, if there are perfect men upon the earth,
right,
because the elect is going to be upon the earth, the elect has to be changed, man. That goes how deep it is to be changed from the state that we're in to immortality and perfectness, man. And getting up out of the flesh of sin and destruction into a pure thought and mind toward the Lord.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption.
Hey, the Lord likened man into what corruptible, man. That's not just talking about his flesh, right? You got a cut, now you put a Band-Aid on, an ointment, and modifying plaster. You have to wrap it with bandages. No, what's also corrupted is our minds, our thoughts, right? Our intentions, right? Even certain brothers' emotions. These things also are corrupted. Read.
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on reality.
Right, we must put it on, man. It's only a matter of time for the Lord crack the guy, and he's going to put these attributes on the elect, man. And they are no longer going to cry. Imagine a life, no more tears, man. No more thinking about pain, all happy, joy, and mirth, man. Because we're in a season of pain. We're in a season of destruction and sorrow. We're in a season right now where we're literally clothed in sackcloth like you read about in Revelation, that 11th chapter, man. Right, read?
For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption.
When this corruptible, read?
Select it. So when this corruptible have put on
incorruption, read?
And this mortal shall have put on immortality. This shall be brought to pass the saying that is written. Death is swallowed up victory.
Read?
O death, where is thy sting?
Right, oh death, where is your sting? Because the sting of death is really sin, man. Because what brings you right to death, sin does. Sin destroys you. It withers you away. It takes everything that a man has for a man being immortal and perfect to dust and ashes. Read.
O grave, where is thy victory?
Right, where's your victory? Read.
The sting of death is sin.
Read it again.
The sting of death is sin.
So if you want to continue in these bodies, if you want America to, if you really love your estate and who you are right now, you don't want to be redeemed, man.
Right.
Read that last part again.
The sting of death.
The sting of death
is sin.
Is sin. So sin's sting brings forth death and destruction. That's why we want to get out of these bodies.
Right.
We want to be redeemed.
Right.
Go back to the book of Romans, the 7th chapter. Come on, bring it up. Come on.
And the strength of sin.
And the strength of sin
is the law.
Is the law, man. So the strength of sin is the law. So by you from the law brings forth sin, which brings forth death.
Right.
Right. Read. That's it on that.
But thanks be to God, which giveth us the victory through our Lord Yahweh Shai.
Right. Thanks be the Lord that give us the strength right through Yahweh Shai, meaning what? His mercy. Because without his mercy, we will bring forth sin and death. Go back to the book of Romans.
Romans chapter 7 and verse number 18. So like it. Verse number 8. For I know that in me, that is, in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing.
Right, there's no good thing that's in us, man. There's no good thing. If the Lord were to take his spirit off of us, what would we have, man? But corruption, man.
Right.
And evilness. And wise to do evil. Give me the book of Jeremiah. Give me Jeremiah chapter 5 and start at verse number 7. Read.
For to will is present with me. But how to perform that which is good, I find not.
Right, I find not, because we're not below our sheep. How can we find it unless the Lord direct us? Unless the Lord put his spirit upon us, man. But I mean, the Most High woke us all up, huh? Right, did we actually be woken up? Or we just start calling upon the name of the Lord to be woken up, man? That didn't happen. The Most High's mercy pulled us out of that lower state. Right, read.
God. Verse number 19. For the good that I would not.
Right, the good, man.
I do.
How many times the brothers want to do charity, but something came up, man? How many times brothers read, or want to read, rather, and something came up? Or a situation arise, a flat tire, right? This happened, that happened. Till will is present, man.
Right.
Your spirit wants to go hard for the Lord, but something's always holding you back. Something's always pulling you down and weighing on you, and you think it's you. You just think it's you. Oh, damn, I got damn size. You're beating yourself up, man. No, that's sin deep down. Because your spirit wants to serve the Lord, man.
Right.
Because if you really didn't want to serve the Lord, trust and believe, you wouldn't serve the Lord.
Right.
You'd be out here going off,
Right.
dancing with some freak, right, in a dark room somewhere, man, going the hell off, man. Right, but you want to serve the Most, to be perfect. But the spirits be pressing down on you. Read.
For the good that I do not. But the evil which I would not, that I do.
Why? Because it's easy to sin. There's nothing more easy to do on this earth but to breathe air and sin, man. You just breathe air without trying. You knocked out sleep for damn 8 hours and all you doing is breathing. You're not even trying to do it. Let you put down this Bible for 24 hours. Let you put down this Bible for 2 weeks and see how you fare well in this world, man. You'll sin like the breath of your air. Right. Job said iniquity like water, man. That's literally what Job said. I mean, as much as you drink water to survive, to sustain yourself, to be able to flourish, to be able to have a wealth in you, and a movement, and a health in you to be able to do things, that's how you're going to fall shit in this world. Read.
Verse 20. Now if I do that, I would not. It is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Read.
I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is present with me.
See, and you got to remember that. Whenever you want to do good and you fall short, evil is present with you. Right? Give me the book of Proverbs. You can hold that. And give me Proverbs 11 and 17. Whenever you want to do good, evil is present in you. Man. Hold that. Bring that up.
Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
The merciful man doeth good to all.
Right? The merciful man does good to his own soul, man. Right? You don't want to beat yourself up. You have to identify who the real enemy is and what's really going on, man. Stop beating yourself up and casting yourself down and all these spirits weighing on you, man. No, Satan, it really exists.
Right.
There's spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right.
This is actually going on. Right. You actually have demons and sorcerers throwing spirits and spells upon you, man. You have all of this going on. And on top of that, you have sin that's well within you. The merciful man is going to identify the problem, look at the precepts, understand what's going on, understand through the will and mercy of the Most High, he can go past that. Read.
But he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh.
But if you're cruel, you're just going to beat yourself up. Man, I know I should have read. Well, maybe I'm not chosen. Maybe I'm not of the Lord. Maybe I should stop coming around. No, the Lord said the merciful man, he's going to do good to his own soul, man. Meaning you have to have a spirit that's not always down, but you got to lift up yourself, man. Everybody else is going to beat you down. This world's beat you down. Your mind's going to beat you down. Right? Your job might beat you down. Everybody's going to beat you down. I'll be damned if you start beating yourself down, man.
See that?
Because what's going to happen? Yourself out. Right? Read that last part again.
But he that is cruel troubleth his own flesh.
You don't want to trouble your own flesh, man. I was late. You know, I should have cooked this. Maybe I'm a bad husband. Or maybe I'm a bad brother. I missed that one phone call. Or you'll destroy yourself, man. No, Paul's wisdom, and this is learning to say he's identifying the true problem, which is sin that dwells in him.
Right.
He's not saying he's the evilest man, and I ain't nothing, and maybe I'm going to be destroyed. He's identifying through wisdom.
Right.
And deliverance of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. Bring that back up.
Romans chapter 7, Marie, and verse 20. Now if I do that, I would not. It is no I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me.
Right.
I find then a law that when I would do good, evil is with me. For I delight in the law of the Most High.
Read it again.
For I delight in the law of the Most High.
Are we out here?
For I delight in the the Most High.
We delight in the law of the Most High. Read.
Right. After the inward man.
To the inward man. You gotta stir that inward man up, man.
Right.
And delight in the law of the Most High, man. It's deep down within you, man. Right. Stop focusing on the bad all the time, man.
Right.
Or you have a nice house, you have a car, you may have a garage, you may have a job, but you focusing on your water heater that broke in the basement.
Right.
That's all your problems. You hating and neglecting everything else the Most High has given you, man. Don't be that brother that's that optimistic. You have to be optimistic. A brother can look that up real quick. Definition of being optimistic, man. Right? You have to look at the good, man. Right? They say in the world, a saying, like say, the glass is half full. Right? Instead of it not being empty and not having anything in it. Bring that up, King.
The definition of optimistic. Hopeful.
Right? You got to be hopeful in things, man. But you missed the bus. You have to hope for another one coming. So what you may not have, you feel short by not reading or whatever the case may be, and you feel bad. You have to hope for another opportunity the Most High gives you to read the next day. Right? You can't beat yourself down.
Hopeful and confident about the future.
You have to be confident moving forward, man. If you're not confident and understanding and basking in the grace of the Lord, you're gonna fall, man. Because it's only by His mercy we stand. Right? You can write that, King. Bring that up.
Galatians
4:1.
Galatians 4, verse 1.
Hey, brother, come in the words of the Lord, brother.
Now I say that the heir, as long as he differeth nothing from his servant, though he be Lord of all.
Right, and we're literally Right, read that again.
Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all.
Right, and the heir is really going to be Lord of all, but he can execute the power of being Lord, so he's likened unto a servant. He's basking in a state not to rule in preeminence as of yet. He's like a servant, right? He's under subjection unto the real rules, right? Read.
But is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the Father. Even so we, when we were children, were in bondage under the elements of the world. When the fullness of the time was come, God sent forth His Son, made of a woman, made under the law, to redeem them that were under the law.
That's not talking about you don't have to keep the law anymore, man.
Right.
To redeem is to save them from bondage of death, man.
Right.
And corruption that brings forth of the law by you not completing the law and all of the law. Because if you break one point of the law, you break all of the law. So Yahweh Shai came to redeem us from them that fall short, right, in sin. When they fall short, man. Right, give me the classic in the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 16. Read that last part again.
To redeem them that were under the law, that we might receive the adoption of sons.
Right. Brothers have to want to receive that adoption. That's being optimistic and looking forward to this, man. Because as of now, nobody's saved walking this earth, man. Nobody knows who's saved or who's not saved.
Right.
Bro, we're all just putting in, like they say, they putting in a ticket, man.
Right.
Hoping they get called, man. Right? It's like you just putting it in, just hoping they call your number, man. Hoping we're one of the saints. Bring that up.
Proverbs chapter 24 and verse number 16. Bring it out! For a just man falleth 7 times.
Right, you have to know that you're going to fall 7 times. Give me the book of Isaiah 49, right in verse 14. You have to know you're going to fall 7 times. And falling 7 times, right, it is an infinite number. That's not physical 7 times. And then by the 8th time, you start giving up. You're going to fall a lot in this truth, man. Slip up. Right, read.
For a just man 7 times and riseth up again.
And doeth what?
And riseth up again.
Right, rise back up again, man.
Right.
How many times does it rain and it beat down on that leaf that's trying to grow into a tree, man? But that tree, that leaf don't just get beaten down and withered. With that big, get beat down, the wind blows. You got people that's walking strange paths and wild beasts. And through diligence and the Most High's mercy, it's still used, man. It's damn near impossible to see that little bud continue to grow into a tree, man. Where all that's set against it, the wind, people stomping on it, people, mud, damn tractors, and all type of things going over that grass. It's by the Most High's mercy. It even grows up, man, to yield forth that fruit. Bring that up.
Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 14.
Bring it out!
But Zion said, you have forsaken me.
Right, and that's what a lot of brothers feel a lot of the times, man. And all praise to the Most High for that just balance. Because, I mean, if it was of man, you'd be too mighty, man.
See that?
Don't let the Most High Spirit rest on you 24/7. You start getting ahead of yourself, man.
Right.
That's why the Most High gave through Yahweh Shem Yahushua Paul a thorn in the flesh.
Right.
That's the abundance of revelations may overtake your spirit.
Right.
So it's a good, just balance that the Most High does this. Read that again.
But Zion said, the Lord have forsaken me.
Right, the Lord have forsaken me, man. Right? I mean, where's the Lord at? Right, read.
And my Lord have forgotten me. Can a woman forget sucking child?
Yeah, and a woman can forget her sucking child. You know, a woman can have labor and pains and hold the baby for 9 months, come out, she nurse, she hold it, she pamper it, she wash it, she cleanses it, she does everything. She may pray over the kid. But an evil spirit, or not having confidence toward, her being a mother, can take hold of her mind and she could cast away all the fruit of her labor.
That she should not have compassion on the fruit of her womb. Yea, they may forget.
They may forget, but I will not forget, man. That's graving me on the palms of thy altars, man. Paraphrasing greatly, man. So the Most High, we're graving on the palms of his hands, on his altar. Right. God forever for me, like the Lord said, man. So no matter what's going on and what we go through, the Most High is always for us, man. And his mercy is evident, man. Right. Bring that out. Give me the book of 2nd Esdras. Right, chapter 7 and verse 66.
2nd Esdras, chapter 7 and verse number 66. And is of great mercy.
Right, he's of great mercy. Let's start at 60.
Verse 60. Nevertheless, they believe not him, nor yet the prophets after him, nor me which have spoken unto them, that there should not be such heaviness in their destruction. There shall be joy over them that are persuaded to salvation.
And we're persuading us to salvation, man. Right? We're trying to persuade, the gainsayers, right? The philosophers, right? The evil men, them that are coming back to the Lord. Read.
I answered then and said, I know, Lord, that the Most High is called merciful.
Read it again.
I know then. I answered then and said, I know, Lord, the Most High is called merciful.
The Most High is called merciful, man. That's one of his many titles. Right? Read.
And that he hath mercy upon them which are not yet come into the world, and upon those also that turn to his law. And he is patient and suffering.
And that's a beautiful attribute to take on as men, man, to be patient, man. Because, I mean, it's nothing to show your brute strength at all times, man. Let a brother Dakota, he take this sign and crash it, man. Or punch somebody in the jaw. Right? Or just lash out and show his strength. The Most High is patient. Right? The Most High can thunder and cut us in half right now, man.
See that?
Most High can open up the earth.
Right.
He can bug out and make us Old Testament only. The Lord can do anything he want to do, man.
Right.
But he's patient in his decision making. And he has mercy upon all flesh. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 11, the third to the last verse. Read.
And long suffereth those that have sinned as his creatures. And that he is bountiful, for he is ready to give it needeth. And that he is of great mercy, for he multiplies more and more mercies.
Right, more and more mercies daily are attributed and given to you, man. You should wake up feeling good, man, that the Most High's mercies every single day adding unto you more than they were yesterday. Read.
For he multiplieth more and more mercies to them that are present, and that past, and also to them which are to come. For if he shall not multiply his mercies, the world will be with them that inherit therein.
Right, they will all be destroyed. Bring that up.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 11 and verse 24.
Start at 21.
Verse 21. For thou canst shew thy great strength at all times.
Right, Most High doesn't have to be merciful, man. Who are you to just take the Most High's mercy in vain? Right, read that again.
For thou canst shew thy great strength at all times.
Well, he gotta hide himself.
At all times.
At all times, man. In the Most High, he can show himself right now, man. Scare the hell out of you.
Right.
Lord can do anything he want to do.
Right.
He can show his strength at all times. But he don't do that, man. He's patient. Right? You don't always whoop a child all the time, man. Right. You take your time, you talk to them. Sometimes you just wink at their father. Sometimes you understood that they tripped. They didn't mean they were showing off, right? Maybe you need to take this away from them, or whatever the case may going on. You evaluate the situation and make a proper, patient judgment, right? Read.
When thy wilt, and who may withstand the power of thine arm?
Nobody can stop the Most High from doing what he want to do. Read.
For the whole world before thee is as a little grain of the balance.
That's how the Lord look at the whole, as a little grain in a balance, man. But you could pluck that grain, you could squish it, right? You could burn it, or you can grab it, you can throw it, right? You could look at it with a magnifying glass and smack it. Hey, the Lord's strength is so mighty. He looks at all the earth like a grain of salt, man, like a grain, man. Right, and that just goes to show you how easy he can destroy us, how easy he can do away with, man. Right, damn, blow a damn grain away, man. Right, blow a piece of rice away, man. Right. But the Most High don't move like that. Right, read that again.
For the whole world before thee is as a little grain of the balance.
Right, meaning.
Yea, as a drop of the morning dew that falleth down upon the earth. But thou hast mercy upon all.
Read it again.
But thou hast mercy upon all.
That shows you how much creation, right? He's so much mightier than his creation. We're so small and feeble. Right, give me the book of Psalms chapter 39 and verse number 3. Read.
For thou canst do all things.
Right, he can do all things. He could have created you to have a deformity and you have one arm, right? You are in a wheelchair and you can't speak, right? You have lumps and all type of diseases running through your bloodstream, huh? And you die by the age of 20. The Most High is the king of terrors. Right. Exactly what he wanted to do. Read.
And winkest at the sins of men because they should amend.
Right, and winkest at the sins of men. That's how great the mercy of the Lord is, that he winks it at your mercy, like he winks at your father. Bring that up.
It's like your 3. Psalms chapter 39 and verse number 3. My heart was hot within me, while I was new fire burned. Then spake I with my tongue, Lord, make me to know mine end.
Right, make me to know mine end. Give me Psalms 144 and verse. We're going to get a couple more, man. So David was on fire through the spirit, but thinking the works of the Most High, and he's asking the Lord to let me know mine end. Read.
Measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am.
I may know how frail I am, man. And David's mighty. David's the king. Right. So in his higher state, being a king, he knew he was nothing in the eyes of the Most High. Like, let me see who I am. Let's push aside the precept, all of the wisdom, brothers God and all. You know, let's push everything aside and see me for who I am, man. And the Lord can look at you as naked. You don't got no clothes on, man. He sees your sins, your thoughts. I mean, the Most High see past your clothes. He see past your hair. He see past, he see past carnal things, man. Your shoes. Most High see for who you are, coming in this world naked and leaving out this world naked, man. Read that again. Come. And that makes us frail in the eyes of the Most High. Because you can't boast in your wisdom to the Most High. You can't boast in your riches. What can you boast and what can you do before the Lord, man? When you understand you're nothing in his sight. And without his mercy, man, and you will never be anything without his mercy. That's why you cannot deny Yahweh Shah, man. Right. And his blood that he damn shed to have mercy, man. Read that again.
Lord, make me to know mine end and the maze, what it is, that I may know how frail I am.
Men of the Lord.
That I may know how frail I am.
But I got wives and children.
That I may know how frail I am.
I may know that I'm nothing. Read.
Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth.
As a handbreadth. Let's link that up.
Psalm chapter 144 and verse 4. Man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away.
Right, man's days is like a shadow, man. You see a shadow one moment, right, and don't see a shadow the next moment, man. That means man is here right now, and then he's gone the next time. The Lord has likened man unto vanity, meaning nothing, man. Look at Kramer, man. The Lord has likened man to vanity, man.
Psalms chapter 39 and verse number 5. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age is as nothing before thee.
And a handbreadth is nothing. It's here. You see it, then the smoke is gone, man. Right, read?
And my age is as nothing before thee.
Right, my age is as nothing before thee, man. See, the Most High is infinite, man. He doesn't have a number of a beginning or an end. right? So our time from the time we've been born, manifested and created to the time we give up the ghost is nothing in the eyes of the Most High.
Right.
Right. I believe I was looking it up. If a brother could look it up, how long a fly is alive. You literally can have a fly trapped in your house somewhere,
Right.
and then he die the same day, man.
See that?
Or die in a day. So flies don't live that long. You have certain animals like dogs or whatever the case may be, they call them dog years. You watch your dog get old, man. Right, then you get
30 days.
30 days?
15 to 30 days.
That's
Say
what
2 days or 3 days.
They say 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, 2 days or 3 days.
What, a fly? Yeah, 2 or 3 days, man.
Right.
What is a fly going on, man?
Right.
Sitting there trying to swat it, then you just figure it out. He only got 2 more days, man. You go downstairs for a little bit, man.
Right.
Let him play around. Come upstairs, eat dinner, he old man, man. Right, then go back downstairs, come back up. It's no more buzzing, man. Right, he done disappear somewhere. Right, so for us being so-called in his flesh, looking at a dog, looking at a fly, I mean, we're in the flesh. How much more the Most High looking at us? Right, read that again, Ken.
Come. Behold, thou hast made my days as an handbreadth, and mine age is as nothing before thee.
Right?
Verily, every man at his best state.
Right, at his best estate, man. When you fasted, when you on fire, when you just have the Passover, when you feeling mighty, when you feel like the Most High is right next to you, man. You feel his presence. You feel him caressing you. You feel the Spirit resting upon you, man. You feel strength and zealousness. Right, you ready to die for his name. It's raining outside. You shake hand. It's thundering. It's cold, but you don't feel the coldness because you're on fire and your spirit's just fervent at your best estate.
It's altogether vanity.
It's altogether nothing, man.
Say lie.
It's altogether nothing in the eyes of the Most High. So he goes to show you how much he doesn't really need you, man. Right? The Most High doesn't need us, man.
No, not at all.
I think the Most High needs us, man. The Most High us, bringing the next brother, sometimes mightier than us,
right?
Or the Most High can wipe us all away. Right? You can read about in Exodus how he's going to make a whole new nation through Moses. The Most High could have did that. Got rid of over 600,000 mighty men of war just like that, man, in a day and a moment of time. But his mercy manifests to show you from then until now how he moves. Give me Sirach chapter 16 and verse 10. Right? And give me the book of Isaiah chapter 42. You know what? Get about 2 more, we'll close out. Bring that up.
Sirach chapter 16 and verse 10. No. Nor the 600,000 footmen who were gathered in the hardness of their heart.
Right, and they were hardened, man. Meaning their mind right, their heart and their spirit wasn't right for the Most High, man. And they got gathered together in the hardness of their hearts, man. So the Most High, he could have got rid of them through pride, their arrogancy, who they thought they were. Just because you're in an army and you're strong and y'all deep and there's 600,000 of y'all means nothing to the Most High, man.
Right.
Right, read verse number 8, man.
Verse 8. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned.
Right, the Lord didn't spare them. The Lord doesn't have to spare them. The point of this chapter is that mercy is only given to the innocent, the undefiled. They don't willingly sin. But those that are hardened, those that don't care, those that don't understand and bask in his mercy and his forgiveness, those men are going to be destroyed. Right, read?
But abhorred them for their pride.
Right, and the Lord hates a prideful man.
He pitied not the people of perdition.
Right, see, it's showing you that the Most High's mercy is infinite, but he's not a fool. He's not going to pity wickedness. And so don't bask in the blood of the Lord to roll over in your sinning, man. And pity the old world. Read.
Who were taken away in their sins, nor the 600,000 footmen.
The 600,000 soldiers, man, at the army, in the wilderness. Right, read.
Who were gathered together in the hardness of their hearts. And if there be one stiff-necked among the people,
if there be one stiff-necked man of pride going off,
it is marvel if they unpunished.
And it's marvel, man. You'll marvel if he go unscathed unpunished, right? And you're not going to marvel, man, because he's not going to go unpunished, man. You're not going to be marveling, man, right? Because the Most High is going to get up with you, man.
Right.
And the mercy of the Most High. So in these last days, as we increase in iniquity, violence, evil, right, partition, brothers trading on one another, man, brothers delivering one another's, camp beefs, hatred, division, strife, we got to grow in the mercies of the Most High in the last days, right? Give me Lamentations 3, right, and verse number 23, and then we're going to end off on that.
Lamentations And verse number 23.
You know.
They are new every morning.
Verse 20. Start at 20.
Verse 20. My soul have them still in remembrance and is humbled in me. This I recall to my mind.
Right, you have to recall, right, to your mind when you catch a hell. This book is about catching hell, man. Lamentation, slavery, right, famine, heartbreak, man, being instituted. So you have to call these things to your mind. Read.
Therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercy.
Right, and one of the attributes of hope is being optimistic, man. You have to look forward to an expected end of mercy and not just denial and destruction and, I'm not good enough. Right, read.
Lord's mercies that we are not consumed.
Right, read it again.
It is of the Lord's mercies
that we are not consumed.
We the mighty men of Israel.
It is of the Lord's mercies
that we are not consumed.
Read.
Because his compassions not.
Right, they don't fail, man. It don't matter what you do and how evil you've been in this world, the Most High has washed you and brought you in this truth, man. Right, all your sins piled up and squished up could be a mountain building, man. But the Most High has washed all of that away and give you an opportunity, man. Right, to serve him. And to be not just serving him, to be a vessel he used, man. The Most High uses all of us, man.
Right.
It literally saying Isaiah, he has chosen me as a sharp quiver, man. So the Most High can use you, man. He can use you as what? Damn scribe, as a reader, a leader. He can use an orator, man. Right? You're going into all of these different Greek words and Hebrew words. He can use you any way he for righteousness through his mercy of cleansing and washing you, man. Right? Read that last part again.
It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not.
Right, give me the book of Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 13. Don't get it twisted. The Lord's going to kill a lot of people too.
Right. Bring it up. Book of Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 13. Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man.
Read.
He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry,
Yea, roar.
He shall prevail against his enemies. I have long time holding my peace
on the wickedness.
I have long time.
I
have long time holding my peace.
I have been still and refrained myself. Now when I cry like a travailing woman, destroy and devour and what?
Quom Yashallah.
Quom Yashallah. Quom Yashallah. Quom Yashallah.